Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl, Omoye's Corner, coming to you live and direct. Happy Saturday to everyone. Thank you to all my wonderful supporters. Thank you so much. To all my old subscribers, I say thank you, thank you, thank you. To my returning subscribers, you guys are just too much. I cannot appreciate you enough. Thank you to all my new subscribers for joining the team, for joining the village. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you guys have been having a wonderful weekend, and I hope it's not been sunny where you are. I hope you've been keeping yourself cool, you know, be hydrating, drinking lots of water, and getting in a swim every now and again. I hope so. So, guys, today we're going to be catching up on a lot of matters. So you guys can let me know what your thoughts are on this concerns that we're going to be addressing today. I didn't even realize that my camera was on. Do you know? I was just yapping. I thought I had my camera on. This is so funny. But anyway, so guys. So today, this is a new month, so let's come and address our village concerns for the new month. Who they sweep, who they fetch water, who they clean house, which person turn be this village, who they clean village circle this time, who be the people that they in charge of cleaning the village square. So make we talk the matter so that which person turn e dey to bring palm wine, kola nut, which person turn e be to pass information to all the villagers. Make we address the situation for here. Hey Godfrey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey Juliams, thank you, welcome. So make we discuss which person turn e be for the village, which person turn e be to sweep market. Say we get market season. Remember, I remember back home. Yeah, Neka, welcome, welcome. Enter. Make we start this village meeting. Make we address. Say back where I come from, they have like market days, right? I think it's every 5 days or so. Market days. So they have people that are in charge of sweeping the market, keeping it clean. So we have to address all of that because we're in the village. So we have to address those that sweep, the ones when they clean bathroom, the ones when they make sure that they collect the fees for the market, for the maintenance of the market. Because people know they balance the money well. We need to address them. So now we can't do for village this time around. Village meeting. Hey Mrs. Sifai, welcome. Thanks for joining us. So make we address her. The first concern when I want to address today now, why I don't understand though. Make una educate me. For me self one learn today. Why are people harder on what's this girl's name now? The one that married Yul Edochie. Is it Judy Austin? Why are people harder on Judy Austin than they are on you? Why are women like this? The reason why I say this because I bumped into a video, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, where people were talking about Judy, how it's good for her, how she, it's Judy, I'm hearing. Why are we our own greatest enemies? The yo that you people are supposed to be dragging, you are not dragging. I'm not supporting the Judy. I'm not on anybody's side here. I'm on the side of the person that was hurt the most, which is his wife. But I don't understand the dragging for Judy. She not key person. And it's not the man waka go meet and marry am. Put, as far as we know, unless me, I don't know. The man, she didn't put a gun to the man's head to marry her. Now he bring the news come social media. Now he when they praise her, now he bring her out. So why are we? I'm just asking. No, this is just a very, very naive question. Or well, this is my own question. Why are people harder on Judy than the person that committed the offense? I'm asking for a friend. If now no, book gonna tell me. Oh, Julian, thank you very much. Thank you, Godfrey. I try today. I wake up. I say, I have to arrange for my people now. Don't say village meeting. Everybody they try to wear their Sunday best. You go your portmanteau, go bring out the best clothes. You know now for village meeting, you can't dey carry face like this, as if nobody wish me. I beg. See the wrapper when that one tie. So I say make I ready. Thank you very much, Mrs. Sifai. I know, right? What hot date. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Ah, now they make me blush. You see, I'm on the red. Hi, Moon Goddess. Welcome. So, you guys, let me. What do you guys think? Because to be honest, I just feel like people are just unnecessarily harsh on the Judy girl. I'm not blaming. I'm not supporting her. I'm not her supporter. I beg. I have no dog in this fight. I'm just saying what I've observed. Don't we think that she's getting the heat more than the person that committed the offense? It was Yo that went to marry second wife. In fact, turned girlfriend to second wife. Surprise as well. He is the one who caused the hurt to his wife. Why are we so hard on Judy and not Yo? Why? I mean, why are people harder on her? Why is she getting the heat the most? I think this is something I've observed about Nigeria. People blame the woman the more. It's just very telling. If anything happens, it's the woman that takes all the blame. She takes the fall. Now she they carry everything for head. It doesn't matter. People don't care. Even the man when he commit the offense, they go ignore her. Now the woman they go they drag. It's supposed to be like that. Is it supposed to be like that? Eh? Exactly, Mr. Sifai. Thank you. It's an unreasonable standard, though. It doesn't make any sense. It's an unreasonable standard. Eh? Hello. Can you hear
Hi.
me? Hi. Your name is
Yes,
Virus.
it's Godfrey. Yeah, that's my nickname.
Virus. Ah.
Yes,
Wow.
that's my nickname.
Okay. Ah. I beg you. Go change that nickname. Show me Virus. Later, honey.
No,
Welcome. Oh.
no,
How are you?
it was taken from the short form for my name, Vire. My
You go
the
turn
short
am
form
to
for my name.
vire now, which one be virus? You go turn am to vire, VIR,
But
not be say you know am.
I like the virus. I like it. I
Okay,
like
oh,
it.
it's you that become virus, Abi. Okay, virus, what do you have to say on this present matter?
Uh, yeah, yeah. Basically, in Nigeria, people don't like single mothers, or it is termed that yours is finished when you're a single mother. So
Mm.
most times, when they see that a single mother is able to catch a man, not just a man will get egg, we get everything. Where we say they dream of, people are not really happy about it. They keep, it's unbelievable, it's unheard of. She's supposed to be begging for a man, but not that kind of premium man. Do you get it? So it's more of jealousy. It's more of jealousy, that she can catch
This is
someone
more
like that.
jealous that they are
Yeah,
taking it out on her. Okay.
yes. It's not about snatching. She snatched a man. No, that's not it. It's the quality of man that she was able to get, in
I
quotes, because
see.
normally people like her probably should have settled for probably a B class man or a C class man, maybe a man, maybe Uber driver that used to come and pick her up. They start having a conversation, not A class, actor. Like,
Is
do you get what I'm
he
saying?
A class? Is you an A
Yeah,
class?
he is. Yeah,
What,
he
what,
is A class.
what please, what makes people fall into A, B, or C class? Please, educate me. I
Uh,
want to.
uh, no, normally, yeah, I think it's the amount of screenplay, then the quality of your character, the
What
quality of
kind
your
of character
character.
does you have?
When I mean quality of your character, I mean the quality of character of your screenplay. You know the, the charisma, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk. The way people have projected you is like, like the guy that does James Bond. Forever, even if he's wearing rags today, you still see him in that eye of the guy that does 007. Do you get it? The guy that does Superman, even if he falls down and he's on a wheelchair, you still see him with that eye. And Joel has been doing many, many great characters for a very long. Although I'm not a fan of Omodio, I rarely watch them. But the basic ones I've watched, he has been a fine character in the movies. So
Okay, so
it
so
is not.
so I think the word I relate most with what you just said is that is what people have projected on him the most. That's what
Yes,
qualifies him. Okay, all
yes,
right, that's fair enough because people are the ones who project you now, the ones that make people head big. So that I
yes.
mean, from what you're saying, okay. I mean, I still don't get it though because I feel like at the end of the day, Judy. Oh my, by the way, somebody was asking to just now, Godfrey, are you deadly? People say you be virus. They want to realize you be deadly virus.
Yeah. No, no, no. Basically, why they call me virus is because of what I do in the financial markets. What I do in the financial market. So people
Okay.
respect me in trading.
Oh,
So because of
oh,
that, people call me like a virus in the market. So that's
ah,
why. That's where. Mm,
okay.
exactly.
Oh, Chidinma say bacteria unko village people na get mouth oh. True, true. Village people
So,
get mouth well.
so as I was saying, so
Mm-hmm.
so as I was saying, it's all about jealousy. For
Okay.
because normally single mothers. Let me tell you, I'm a guy.
Mm-hmm.
I've been with a couple of single mothers before, and I know how they feel, especially when they have dropped like two kids. See, the more the kids they have, the lesser their self-esteem. Do you get it? The lesser their self-esteem, and the more they don't say it, but you could see that they are usually grateful when a man comes for them. They're usually grateful because of the stigma of the society and everything. So Judith is having this heat because she caught a premium man. That's just it. Forget whatever they are trying to say. They are trying to spin it around that May, she snatched husband from me. That's not the truth. That's not it. It's not about me. It's about the quality of man that she was able to get. So that's just it.
Okay, let me come to Neka really quickly. Before I do that, people and I, hi, welcome, welcome. Hey, Miriam, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Muna carry na chair. People are not. We get sweeping today to do. We can list the chores for Village Square when we need to do. We have to sweep the market. The treasurer, when we put in charge of counting the money from the feeds, you need to come balance, tell us how the money they go. I say waka. And then we get people where supposed to clean bathroom, they're not they clean and well. We those matters we go address them today. Okay. Someone I carry go enter with cool not. We get matter to resolve. Not be quarrel matter. Oh. Say village people sometimes our blood is hot. We need to calm down, address this issue so that our
But
community
wait, hello. Oh my, what
Mhm.
happened today? Boy, man, I nearly want to lick my screen. Oh, now fine, you find like this today. What happened?
Hey, Emma, by me. I
Uh,
bet click your screen, oh, make the virus not come from
hello.
screen, enter body. Eh? Don't lick your screen. Oh. Let me come to NECA really quickly.
Okay,
NECA,
ne.
star.
On an
Well,
equal. Make I speak small. Make I speak small robo. On an equal. Okay, ne.
thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. NECA, it's how far now? How you
Yes,
doing?
well, I am well. How are you?
That's good.
You need to come and
I'm-
do my own hair too. Oh my.
okay, now no wahala. I will come. Small.
Oh, okay. I don't understand what Mr. Virus is saying for real. I think you're actually expressing how Judy, is it Judy? How she
Yeah.
feels. She feels she caught a premium man. Because if not, why is she always online and, doing all the Pepe Dem gang thing? I think Mr. Victor is virus. Sorry, he's talking about how she feels. But I think a lot of women are probably coming for her because they always believe that okay, as a woman you know better.
Mhm.
Even if it comes for you, why can't you say no? you should be able to say no.
Right.
And I think that's the only thing. And of course, our gender, we always come for each other. There's nothing, you cannot change it.
I mean, it's very it's I want to say it's very telling. It really shows the state of our minds as a people, to be honest with you. Because
Yeah,
if they're coming after that Judy, you go to say she keep us, like she killed the entire family. And
yeah,
I'm not supporting what she did. Please, nobody should misunderstand me here. I don't have any dog in this fight. I'm just seeing the one-sidedness of it all. You is the one who Naim do the major pooping in the church. Naim
yeah,
shit for church. Do you understand? Not be who shit church, not be supposed to get the shame. You understand? But instead, they're going after her and Judy hard. Like, I'm not saying that what she did is right. I'm not saying she was right in what she did, but I think it's a bit much. If they directed that attention to you as much as they're directing it, because you even see you, they even showed, like in the video I saw, they showed a clip of you. I think he went somewhere, right? And then
yeah,
people from whether in village you go or so, they just gathered him. They were praising him. They were, encouraging him. And
yeah. You,
you really can't do that.
yeah, and I think you putting this whole thing on social media. Okay, you went to go ask for a hand in marriage. I think that also pumped her up because
Mm,
it gave her the mouth to talk. And as you remember, her post and all of that, like, na man you be.
yeah.
If I'm in that situation, wallahi, I won't talk. Oh.
I'm telling you, Pim, you won't hear. In fact, I won't be on social media. If
So
I have
I
the
think,
mind to do that, I will not
yeah.
be on social
So
media.
I think her comments also put her, right there as a target because of the. If she was quiet, you think people would really? I think they would have stopped coming for her. But
If
she
it
was
was,
not
yeah.
quiet. She was,
Mhm.
giving just she was. I would say she was provoking people.
Yeah, I think she provoked people, and I know she provoked people, but some of the backlash from what people were coming at her with, I think is what.
Mhm.
So in a bid to try and if I were, I would never be in her shoes. But if I did that kind of nonsense, right?
Mm,
Nobody here, you won't get pim from me, not a
I
pim.
know
You won't even know me. You won't even know me. They'll be guessing. People
at
will guess
all.
me like 200 years later. They'll come say, did you know? They say the top story of celebrity for a year. They'll come bring that.
Exactly.
And now that time people go know. Because it's to me, it's just when I saw the backlash that she's getting, and all of that, I'm like, oh my goodness, if this girl gets sense, maybe she just for now chill. I know she made
Mhm.
it worse by coming out and putting her chest. There was no need for all of that. You've done what you want to do. I mean, what would you got what you wanted? Why are you coming
Yes.
to drag with people? There's nothing to drag. If you're really that happy, you shouldn't be coming out and be pumping your chest. People that are
Yeah.
happy, they don't have time for social media. They're enjoying their lives.
Exactly. I don't see anything about her. Maybe because I don't follow her or I don't follow anybody that follows her. I don't know. But based on what you're saying now, I think that it's because of her response to, the whole thing. I think that's why people keep coming for her. A lot of people have been quiet about you for some time now. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
people are still coming for him. I don't know, but I think because she's responding and she's showing off, like, I got him and she lost him kind of
Mm-hmm.
attitude. I think that's why people are probably coming for her. But I
Right.
also think, as people, can't you ignore her for real? You're giving her more power by even making her relevant.
You
If
know
the
how how social media is. There's always the
Mhm.
crowd for people, so people will always find something to talk about. And once you put
Yes,
something out there, especially all these yeah British, as far as I'm concerned, they are. There's
yes,
nothing to follow. I don't follow any celebrity. That one. American, Nigerian, all of them they follow because they don't have
Mhm.
any. But I don't. There's no value to it for me. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
people who follow it because this is social media, right? Whatever you put out there, people are going to use it. They're going to
Yes.
look at this woman. I think I saw another video of this what's her name, Chikwendu girl, the one that married FFK
Oh,
recently. Yeah, recently I think she was somebody. She was dragging another lady who apparently was a blogger that was putting out her name and apparently something when there was history somewhere. I really don't know the details, so all this one are allegedly. Oh.
yeah.
So she came out and she was the woman was saying something like, see oh, that she has now gone back to FFK. She has now gone back to the children that
Mm-hmm.
that Chikwendu girl had said something about her, something. I don't know the full
Yeah.
story, so now half I they give you now. So anyway, this blogger came out again and started saying, so Chikwendo responded to her and said, please keep my children's name out of your mouth, I beg. You that it looks like you're a bina, you're looking for food. You swear you are looking for, that kind of thing. Then they kept
Mhm.
going back and forth, back. So the woman now came back and said, well, you're the one that put your business out there, da 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 da, yada yada yada. And she came back, they just came back, they were just going back at each other. Now, I
Mhm.
want to say, this is the thing with social media. Everything is wisdom. It's not everything that you put out there. Now,
Yes.
for Chikwendu, is it Smiley? What do they call it? Snow Whitey,
Snow
whatever.
White. Yeah.
Snow Whitey. She had a reason to come out. Who no will cry out for that kind of thing? I beg,
Mhm.
I beg. A country where there are no laws, where the man has held your children ransom, does not want to release them. Who will not
Mhm.
cry out? I don't blame her for crying out. I don't think she would have come out if that wasn't the case. She was enjoying her life in her marriage. She would have been
Yes.
doing pepper them gang for everybody that cares to know, right? But
Mhm.
because things didn't work out and her children were taken from her, she couldn't see them. She had every right to cry out. What mother would not
Definitely.
cry out? So I didn't understand why people were dragging why that particular lady was saying stuff like that. To me, I was like, this is why are women
Yeah,
like
I mean, to me, I mean, what? Okay, she put that on social media. Now she can see her kids. That was what she was fighting for. Whatever, however
"Hmm,
she wants to do it, let her do it. And
thank
then
you.
to the people that put stuff on social media, it's social media. If you put your stuff
That
out there, people are going to respond. So I don't know why you put things out there, and then when people say things, you say, "Shut up." Me
you are-
understanding your ọ̀rọ̀
yeah,
yẹn sú mi, ó mi kò yé mi o.
kò yé mi o. If you put it out there, bakamu, anything
Ah,
that comes with it, just accept. Okay, oh, na me, na my fault. Na me, na my fault. Na me put am.
mhm,
Just be quiet. There's no need. You already put it out there. Not be saying you come put am out and people come they find a pick am apart. Come they come back at you, they come they boy. For what? Who you the boy? Who
mhm.
you want? How many people you want fight for your comment section? You
Tell
know
me, some people I'll see you 1,000 and something comments, and okay, which where do you even begin the fight?
exactly.
And there are some
Exactly.
people, they are good, they'll just put stuff out there and they won't respond. Very few of them do that.
Yeah. Just put it out there. If you want to put it out there, then know that you cannot respond, because if you do, you're just going to be like putting flame in the fire and it will keep
Exactly.
burning and burning and burning. Miriam says Judy feels validated by him marrying her.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, clearly, right? But my point
Yes.
here is the dragging for Judy is much. Oh. If you see
Eh,
the dragging, I see the drag pomo when never done. I think I meat when never
eh,
done for Nigeria at that time. When you go cook, you come say go and put account. Eh? That kind of meat. You know, they are
shoot.
dragging her like this, like normal meat. But you, on the other hand, he's getting it, but not as much as Judy. Judy, bet will both if come out as you, they come out too.
Mm-hmm.
People go beat her as e be, but you go come out, people go gather and dey praise am. And
A
na
lot of
you
a lot of
drag
people
it back.
praised him. A lot of people praised him. You are a man. She herself said it. Judy herself said it. You're a man. Okay, so because it went, you believe doing the right thing is coming to ask for your hand in marriage as a second wife. Even the wife did not even know.
Yeah,
She found out on social media. I don't know why she's talking. If she wants to they're going to drag her till the end.
that is just it. I
There's
know
no
you're
need
gonna,
to even,
yeah.
it's women. We've always been our own enemies anyway. I don't think there's anything that can change that.
You don't think so? You don't think we
The way
can
we drag
evolve
each
as
other,
a-
the
Yeah.
way we drag each other, oh my, yeah, forget, it's not going to change. We women can be mean sometimes. It's
So you
always
don't
been, it will always be. And that's why when you in a mess, they'll tell you, oh, stay there. I think it's meanness. I think it's wickedness.
right, but so are you saying that we can't evolve? Women cannot evolve?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. A lot of us are not going to, especially where we come from.
Okay, I come from Nigeria, for instance, right? I
Yeah.
come from a culture where you marry and that's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure
Yeah.
all of us Nigerians here, we understand that culture. Now,
Yes.
growing up over time, I've always had a mind of my own. I've always had an independent mind. My parents used to always
Mm-hmm.
say, as a child, like this, you this gay is what you want to do, you will do. I've heard it, right? So now evolving on my own, beginning, I started to understand that wait, you don't have to be a certain way to be
Mm-hmm.
married. You don't have to fit the status quo. Live your life. And the kind of person I am, I don't know how to pretend.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be 100% myself at all times. Otherwise, my conscience will not let me. Okay. My conscience pushes back at me when I'm not
Mm-hmm.
myself. So that's something I figured out a long time ago. So I don't even pretend. As you see me, as we be. You
Yeah.
understand? Now I've evolved, meaning that all those values that I grew up with, oh, woman, a man, house, now be everything. When you
Mm-hmm.
marry, when you get out of school, the next thing is marriage. Oh, you have to marry. Oh, you have to have children. All those things were part of who I was. But
Mm-hmm.
I evolved from it. I came to understand that look, you set the pace, you set the standard for your life. You
Yeah.
choose what path you want to follow. You decide if it's not working, right? If you're in a relationship and it's not working, one from small picking, they take raw nonsense from small picking. I will follow my senior sisters drag that time. I will follow them drag. If they do something wrong, I will tell them, say they do something. I go, they talk my mouth. Blah, blah, blah. My mom will say, you this girl, they will beat you. I say, let them come. When they come, I go run because they go to true beat me. So I go run. But it never stopped me, right? So I'm saying this because I was once somebody who believed very strongly in marriage is the end all and be all. And
Yes.
I've been able to evolve. And I'm sure you can
Mm-hmm.
say the same thing, right? You're a married
Definitely.
woman, you have it. That's what I mean. Like women can evolve. The only thing I see there is because Nigeria right now, there's no atmosphere for evolving because
Mm-hmm.
of the way things are.
Yes.
So be saying you want to evolve now in this present time is a zero. It's not going to happen because of the mentality and the
Mm-hmm.
way it's structured. It's structured against women. Even the
Yes.
constitution of Nigeria does not protect women and children.
Mm-hmm. Ah, well, we'll see. I think as time goes on, of course, a lot of things will change. But okay, I'm on it. It's
Mrs.
just sometimes.
Mrs. Vice say, I understand, Godfrey. Some women are guilty for placing false value on a man and making men feel more powerful and successful. This is true in a
That's
way,
true.
in a way. But I think that isn't that way. That's why you have to understand and grow to be know who you are first and
Definitely.
value, not try and project what you're looking for on somebody else, right? That would take
It's
care
true.
of that. If you fall in love with yourself and do the work, nobody's perfect. Okay, we're only just managing it. We are just managing ourselves here. But
Yes.
manage yourself so that you can live in peace, right? if you can appreciate your own self and put value on yourself, you don't have to project value on somebody else to make you feel relevant.
That's true.
Put the value on yourself. Put the value. Say, yes, I am powerful. I am successful. Project it on yourself because nobody else is going to do it. The man, when
Yeah.
you project him, he is supposed to come already powerful and successful. He already supposed to know that one for himself. Not be you go come tell her because you not being
Mm-hmm.
mama.
Yeah, well, she's doing that for him. You're a man. So, and she's got collecting dragging for it too. She's like, you're a man, like you didn't know before. You're a man for coming to ask for my hand in marriage without your wife knowing. Okay, oh, I don't know.
Exactly.
They are dragging her. I
That's
don't
what
know.
Mr. is saying. Say she kicked the real wife while she was down and crying over her loss. I do not feel bad for her at all. I don't feel bad for her. Oh.
Yeah,
Amy, me. Me, I just noticed something. When you're sitting in the corner observing. Just say when we did village square, now observe with the observe. When we observe finish, we go carry and come village meeting. Make we say, God,
yes.
see what I see for street oh. Now that one may come do. So I observed it. I was like, wait, I understand this woman deserves all this dragging that they're dragging her. But wait, let's look at this thing critically. Why are they not dragging the offender? The offender is the man inside this thing. Why is it that when he's going around, they're praising him? Why are they not dragging him like normal? The way they're
Yeah, but he has. It seems like he has moved past it. Is he still talking about it? He's not talking about it anymore. But online, at least, he's not. But she
yeah,
responds to these people.
this is
And
true.
the more she responds, the more fire she's going to get. It's almost like, Emi Lumba, sorry, are you talking to us? That's the kind of thing, when you're fighting somebody face to, are you talking to me? That's what they're doing
Right,
online. And as
right.
long as she's responding, she's going to keep getting it. And I
Yeah.
think she's enjoying it.
I think so too. I guess it's bringing some popularity to her, so she's enjoying. I guess I don't know. Chacha Fairly, hi Chacha Fairly, yay! Good to see you too. Oh yeah, Auntie B's show. I have been on the campaign trail with Peter
Yeah.
Obi.
I see now. I was live, but then it's you guys you
Yeah,
are 2 hours behind.
yes, yes.
So I say, oh my, me, I'm going to bed.
I
That
know.
was why I messed with you online. I said, oh my, yeah, where I doubt that was me.
Yeah,
We have missed you. Oh
I know, my
oh my,
sister.
yeah, disappear. You be campaign.
I don't make myself campaign manager for my small corner. Hey, this
I
matter,
see.
all of us we carry am for head. Oh, I wear am my tie gele put for the matter. This Naija must better by fire by force.
By
And
fire, by force. Oh.
they give them hot. You get one channel when I dey join. Every minute they fit join Sister B show. I dey join this. I dey give them what headache. We dey give each other back to
Oh
back.
wow.
Then they say, hey, you people that you're supposed to be, you people are this, you people are arrogant, no, you people are you are behaving like thugs. I say, yes, it's top time. Now, teach us how to be thuggish.
That sounds like what Daddy Freeze is saying.
I don't care what Daddy Freeze has to say. With due
Mm.
respect, I don't give a hoot about that man. He talks from every side of his mouth. I've said it here before, and I'm not afraid to say it because the truth
Mm.
is, Nigeria is not normal. That country is not normal. Do you know? Do you make a boss to my ear? Do you know currently there are people in the north that are giving their wives and their children to these Boko Haramists to have
Oh
their
yes, I heard that.
their lives? Are you kidding me? What normal country is that? Another news, the papa, they do keke pikin. I mean, it's maddening.
Yep.
Now they introduce the talk to us. This is not the time for civility. After
People
the
are just
election,
tired. I don't know why they're not getting that. People are tired.
the romance is over. We no want again. Now by force, it's like a woman you married, you be abusing. You must say, today, I'm leaving. You say no.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, right now. So leave us. Let us do our country. You una don't try. Make una go, una enter house. We were
Have
taking
you?
it back. So now the matter I did cha fairly. So if you haven't seen me, that's the reason why my channel now Peter.
You've been fighting for good cause.
Hey, now for all of us, because it be better, you
Yes,
can
now.
wear cloth and say, I'm going to the village, oh, you know, go they fear. Say if you dey drive, go your village, something go happen. Or you want to go see your
Mm,
people, something go happen. You go with your conscience clear. You're happy,
yes.
happily go there. Exactly. That's what we're fighting for. Ah, no. I beg. So now that one make me busy, my
It's
sister.
good. It's good. It's good. Oh, sis, it's good. I don't have hands to fight yet. I have little people that don't pay bills
I
that
know
are
my
dragging me.
we where we did the
We're
ground, we
always
are
driving somewhere,
no,
always driving, always picking up.
we are fighting on your behalf. Me, I'm fighting on your behalf. You are
Please,
Nigerian
though.
sister now, so I'm fighting on your behalf. Waiting.
I was not able to go to the Peter
Oh, the one in
Obi thing
Texas.
they had here. They did. It was close
Yeah.
to me, but it was during the
Oh,
week. It was on
okay.
a Thursday. For where it cannot happen.
I know. Even me, I had to. There's the one we had in LA was a Monday. I had to
Mhm,
know. Was it a Monday? Yeah, it was a Monday. So I had to right after work. Actually, left work early. I flew out
mhm.
to stayed
That's good.
in the venue, and then after that, came back the next day because I didn't want to miss it. I wanted to hear him
Mhm,
and have the opportunity to ask questions and all of that. It was an amazing ceremony. People that put it together in LA, man, I doff my hat. We
mhm.
chop better food for body. Yeah. They come serenade us with opera. Hey, the woman where is
Yes.
that opera? I don't remember her name. Na Naija girl. Oh. Man,
Mm.
girls, they sing. Now sing this. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
sing this. Oh my God, don't worry.
Oh, I'm telling you, Neka, the girl they sing, he sing finish. Now so I can't feel flowers all over me. Love all over. When the girl
Yeah.
sing, I they shout encore. Everybody they look me like this person. I said, Nana Sabi.
Oh, well, I think today. Oh, yes, was it yesterday? Is in so today, Atlanta. He's really traveling. Oh,
Yes, so he's traveling, and then I think he's in Atlanta, yeah. And I think before then he was in Washington D.C. The man is, you need energy, and guess what? What is he doing? He's telling you, he's letting you know, you and I know that we are important. Our voices count. What do
yes.
you want in a leader? And guess what? When he met with us in LA, if he said, nobody should thank him yet. He does not want anybody to praise him, nothing. That after 4 years, when they've seen the work he has done, then he'll be comfortable with people praising him. How many
Can
una
you
don't
imagine?
hear from people before?
Can you? For where? Do we even? Have we ever? I mean, I don't know. This is my
You
first
talk
time.
of
Really,
president,
really.
have you ever, can you boldly ask any of your predecessors, all the people that be president, you feel ask the question direct? How many of them they
Can
go
you even get close to them?
exactly?
You
You
can't
can't
even get
get
close to
close
them.
to them. Look at when Buhari was going to enter. I remember Diola tried to interview him at that time. I remember vividly. She was trying
Mm.
to interview him. I think she had traveled there and all that. If you see, because she shared the story on this man's show, Dr. Damage's show, she said the way they even did the meeting, they even almost cancelled the interview. And there were certain questions they didn't want her to ask. It was really hard. She couldn't really ask questions. She couldn't really ask the things she wanted to ask.
Mm.
When people were dragging her and say, why did she not ask? Now, when she did Peter Obi and she was asking all the tough questions, people were saying, she's rude. I'm like, what do you people want? What is wrong with you people? This man is saying he wants to be president. Me, he's already got my support. But people
Yes,
should ask him tough questions. I want to ask him tough questions because our country is in the gutter. We don't trust anybody. So anybody that's coming and asking tough questions, we should welcome it. Which one is it should let her be rude? Yes, who rude help? Isn't
I
it
don't.
helpful
I'm
to
not
be
sure
rude?
why. I'm not even sure why they're saying she's rude. Those questions needed to be asked, and we've been. Nobody has been talking for
No,
years. It's been that way, and now you have the
exactly.
opportunity to talk to someone that is contesting, and you saying asking if she's rude. I'm not getting it.
Exactly.
I don't
Hello.
understand.
I
I don't
don't.
understand it. And
I'm
Peter B is on the side taking
exactly
style, oh, firing shots. She said
fine
we
shot.
should ask
Yes.
all the other contestants to come on stage like I'm standing here, and stand here and ask, talk, and you ask questions. I said, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he said, don't allow anybody who's contesting to send a proxy. Fully
Yes.
supported. Why are you sending me Is it the proxy that is running?
Yeah,
Is
he also said he doesn't need a spokesperson yet. It's
yes.
not time to have us, but let me talk to you and tell you what I want to do.
What I want to hear from the horse's mouth, that is the standard, my people. That he has
Exactly.
standard. Anybody that is coming after will be go hard. The
Definitely.
we go hard because guess what? We go ask you all the questions. We go check your great great grandfather village. Find out what it happen. I'm telling you because you don't reach like that. They don't show us pepper for that country.
Ah,
You know.
well, apparently they checking everything these days. With this one, we just love. I don't break table everywhere. So
And you know, say I dey follow all this gist lover thing. You know, say I can't go subscribe to her. I
you that
don't.
have run from Gist Lover for how long now? You got
I
by
don't.
force.
I subscribe. I even follow them for what they call that the new one Telegram. I
Telegram
want to I follow my sister. I say, yeah, I want to hear gist about bats. I went
with receipts. I said, huh?
see.
What is this?
You know how many times Bat has changed his birth certificate on the Wikipedia? Over 81 times his date
Why
of
are
birth.
they changing?
Because they're trying to lie so that their lie will fit the what is over till Wikipedia had to ban them.
I've always known that's not his real name, but I just didn't know, what he could have been or search for it or whatever. I just thought, okay, when he was adopted by that woman, somehow, his name changed.
Na lie, he won't even come choose name, he no see better name choose. The name when they use right now, no be even better name when we supposed to dey clap for. Na name
Tinubu.
when tell our brothers and sisters when the money plenty, then they talk generational wealth. Now the people when they sell, now give them the money. Now that kind name,
Mm-hmm,
statue of that person is standing right now in Nigeria. And now that
mm-hmm.
kind name you can't carry, doesn't that say it all? Isn't it ironic? So
Ah,
you
well,
put person when they sell people. So that's what you want to do. That's
mhm.
what you want to do. That's what you have been doing. Even look at their logo. Broom and umbrella. Use broom to keep all the goodness of
Me,
Nigeria away.
I won't want to bear that name because Ibu, I think Tinubu, his name is from is it from prison?
God,
Ibu means, I think that means prison.
imagine that. And look at the story of his life. Isn't it ironic?
Yeah.
Isn't it ironic? You see,
Yep.
a name always precedes someone. Always find out what the source of the name is. See, I beg
Yep.
back to do the matter because my body is hot for this election. May I not come pour the hotness for you. So
No.
online in-laws will never shut up. That's true. Online
No.
in-laws, that is true. We can't control online in-laws. Once you put yourself out there, be ready. Be prepared. Dragging meat way never done. Exactly. Judy and Mercy Aigbe dey the same WhatsApp group. Now today, Mercy Aigbe don gentle. You know say no they come out again. Be like say gist lover don humble her for one corner. That one don dey live her life quietly with the man when she collects. I know even dey like to see man when she collect. She not collect the man. The man he not put gun for him head. Now the man make the choice. Now him waka live in family. I don't
Of course.
understand how
That one Waka go by himself. Oh.
waka you leave family, your children. How many children get from that woman? Three abi how many? You waka
Is it
leave.
3 or 4?
I no even know. Leave the family, go meet another. It beats me. I can't wrap my mind around it. But let's continue. People will always be Judy as a homewrecker. That is true. People and I, that is very true. Action has consequences.
There
Judy
you
will
go.
always do it. Well, hopefully she does, oh, because that kind of girl be like who hard for head.
How is she going? She's not growing from it. To no. She's ready
Exactly.
to fight.
It's very to find because she keeps coming out and and also doing her own videos. It's crazy. Hello, Ellie. Welcome. Yeah, well, home record is Judy. Last name now. Like the adulterous woman in the Bible, she was the only one dragged. What about the man that was committing adultery with no exactly?
Yeah,
Hey,
you're asking that, but the thing is,
that
it's
analogy.
always been,
It's
they will
always
not continue to
been.
drag him because, like right
Yeah.
now, based on social media, he's not
Mhm.
talking about it anymore. You
Yeah.
might see a couple of people here and there that will throw jabs, but he's not engaging in it anymore. As long as she's engaging in that same topic, and as long as she's out there doing pepper
Hmm.
them is always, they're going to always come for her. And remember now, some of these people, some of those women are experiencing or have experienced the same thing.
This is true.
So
Yeah.
they're going to, that
Take
frustration
out
will
all
be,
the frustration. Yeah.
yes, so it's combination of different people. Some people that just want to talk, women that are going through it, women that have
Mhm.
gone through it,
Right.
and they are supporters.
Right. Yeah.
That's a
Right.
huge crowd. So she's
Yeah.
always going to get it.
And there's a lot of them in Nigeria. This is true. You're very right. Actually, didn't think about that angle, Neka. You're right. And
Yeah.
Miriam is very, that analogy really fits right in. That woman that was about to be stoned. All
Mm-hmm.
men that committed the act with her, none of them were mentioned. It's so true. We're still seeing it till today. Can you imagine that?
Yes.
Yeah, honestly. Welcome, Duchess. Welcome, welcome. Um,
Sorry, Omoye. I'll be in the background.
no problem. No
Yeah.
problem. All right.
And I'll
Thank
probably come
you so
back
much.
later depending on what we get into. But
All
right
right.
now I'll just exit.
Okay.
Thank
So,
you. Thanks for having me.
thank you for joining me. Oh. Thank you for starting the show with me. I appreciate you. We go
Yes,
there see
ma'am.
for now. We go there see for comment session now. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. All right then.
All
Bye.
right. Bye. The British people are still dragging Camilla over Diana. Hmm. People and I, you are very correct about that. I completely forgot about Diana's case. You're right. They see they drag that woman. Till today, they don't like her. Nothing she ever does is satisfactory. They always find something wrong with her. It's true. It's true. It's true. You know what? It's true. Maybe because of my forward thinking mind. I always I always expect the best from people, from another human being. I always expect that, okay, they can, progress from this and make better choices. So you're right. You are very correct about that. Hmm. Good to see you, Chacha. I appreciate you. Now sing this too. I'm telling you. Eh? Yes, so must come to an end. Oh, I'm telling you. He's personal non grata. That's right. He can't even enter. Not only in billboard. One time, I think on TikTok, I was shocked. I saw his billboard. Somebody had posted it and say, imagine, oh, this man is running for election in Nigeria. He now came and put his billboard in New York, and the buses were driving it around. I'm like, really? Wow, woo. Seriously, who in New York is going to vote for you? Make we allow us vote, agree, because I know say if you allow us vote, no way for any of you now hold on, pata pata. Those two old ancient parties, they are dead, done. Nothing can resurrect them again. eh Exactly. That is why they call it. Exactly. People are like, thank you very much. Because we have this mentality of not, you should ask questions. They will easily, it's very easy, they will dismiss it as rude. I'm like, define rude. What is rude? What is rude? Something that has to do with my life and the lives of my children and people coming after me. What is rude in that? You understand? It's very easy. They just easily say, oh, she's rude. How is she rude? When she doesn't ask that, they'll say, why did you not ask him tough questions? People, you can never satisfy people. Oh, that girl did a great job. She did a great job. She did the best she could given the time. And guess what? To show you the kind of man Peter B is, he said he was going to book another 2-hour appointment with her. I mean, come on. What more do you want, Nigeria? What more? You see a man now they shout, we are suffering, we are suffering. You see a man now that has chosen, putting himself on the line. Wanna borrow sense, so because this one, if you now miss some, I go just tune out. I not go, I go just say, I'm not from that country. I don't know them. Telling you. You cannot, because they're not analytical. They don't encourage people asking questions. A child cannot ask questions directly. They will say the child should shut up, don't talk. You can't look at your elders. What is that? You can teach a child respect, right? In a way that they understand it. So that when they're asking questions, they'll be very careful in the way they ask. You don't just shut them down, for crying out loud. So when they see you asking and you're bold, they'll say you are rude. Thank you very much, people are nice. That was a great point. That was a really great point. Exactly. Not to ask questions. So when you ask, you are rude. Ridiculous. I am Miriam, me too, very proud. I dey bring her anywhere I go. You talk anyhow, I enter with. In fact, they had to mute me on one on the platform I follow. When there was one guy that came in and was trying to he didn't even have anything to say. Here's my problem with him. Let me give you people this quick gist. Here's my problem. You can come and express your concern. You can say, this is what I'm concerned about Peter Obi being president, about, blah, blah, blah. You can, we go listen to you. We go understand with you. We go educate each other. But this particular person comes on just to cause distractions. He's like somebody on a mission. He's like somebody that has been paid to go and just cause distraction. So he sees a thriving platform that is putting in good work, good information. People are supportive and people are coming in and encouraging each other. He wants to distract. So every time he will show up and start saying, this you'll be using big English, my people. BB grammar. Could they use BB grammar? Okay, who is your principal? He can't be bat. Tell us what your principal have done. Can you answer the question for us? What is Bullion Van doing in his house? How come his Wikipedia page, they don't change the birth like 81 times? What is the problem with that? Can you tell us how old your principal is? Did he really go to primary school? Where is he really from? Did he go to secondary school? What secondary school did he answer us? No. He doesn't want to say, he doesn't want to respond to any of that. He wants to throw wheels into the spanner of Peter Obi movement. Always, Omo, I just violently come out. I say, this man, we know we'll give a chance for here. Now I talk with him, my man. They had to mute me because they were saying, I know hear what they get, no. I don't forget. When they unmute me again, now say I continue, they mute me again. I continue now so until they say okay, may they time the guy out. I say good. Me not they come up for this panel. I dey here full ground for this boy. May come. I dey here. My body they hot because now they teach us Jagoda when we they do so. You want to bring it hot? We bring it hot. After we don't vote, we go become civil. They will come, they do debate, they speak. Me self will go learn baby English. Me they speak out together. Until then, no room for anybody. I'm not backing down. No. I'm telling you. I say, wow, that was what interested me in following the gist of how I say, let me go and collect information. I went, I read, I say, wow, woo. I follow them to Instagram. I say, wow, woo. In fact, I have not checked today. I'm going to check after this live. I need to know. I need to follow up on what happened. Bukia, they welcome, my darling. Yeah. I've always asked questions, even as a child. Yeah. And they say I was insolent. Me too. I was rude. They used to call me rude in Nigeria at that time. Because I used to ask questions. And if I don't agree with you, there's nothing you can tell me. If you like, tell me, shut up, don't say anything. In my mind, I will do what I want to do. Nothing they happen. I'm telling you, I felt like I was not part of that society. I felt like that society was suppressing me. That's what I felt when I was growing up in Nigeria. I'm glad I never changed. Me too. I'm very glad though, because they were really trying to suppress that part of me. Like you're too rude. You're too this. I'm like, I can't. If I see something wrong, I will call it out. I don't know how to do like this. I can't. I must. Otherwise, my conscience no go rest. That's the thing. I mean, they suffer. So why should I allow myself to suffer? So when I see something, I say it. So yeah, Miriam, I totally agree with you. Same here. Part of me till this day, knowledge is power. I'm telling you, Miriam, Babe. Exactly. And Eneka. When it's not convenient, they'll say you are rude. When it's convenient, you are not rude. Make it make sense now. Eh? Oh, you miss Mercy drag. Me not drag. I'm not really to drag Mercy. I think now Bodo Yubo TV, sister. Na Bridget TV. Now Bridget. I say Bridget. Bridget TV. Now we take watch that one. Now we take do the. I mean, she was just. I mean, I don't know why she even. There was no need. I don't know why when people do things like this, just be quiet and just go and sit somewhere. Just go and. There's nothing to be proud about. Just go and sit somewhere. I know it's not the first time people have been doing these types of things. It won't be the last. So when you're doing that kind of thing, go and sit somewhere in the corner. We don't have to know, So she was really dragged. Yeah, I do. Exactly, Miriam. Me too. Completely. That's why for me, when I moved back to Nigeria, it was a challenge because I kept getting that pushback. I want to do something. I want to make something change. Push back. Then there's the hatred, there's unnecessary hatred, unnecessary jealousy. I'm like, on top of waiting. On top of what? I just couldn't deal. It didn't vibe with my spirit, So hopefully, when Peter Obi enters, people, at least it will make sense again for person to do it in one do. If you have any plans to go back and do something, at least you'll be in a better frame of mind. And okay, you can be yourself without being afraid of speaking your mind, And what gets me also about Nigeria is the fact that there's no respect for women. That thing, I don't know, it bothers me, guys. I don't know about you guys. It really bothers me about Nigeria. There's no respect for women. There's none. Women have to pander to men all the time in Nigeria. They have to do everything. It's very painful to see. I don't know. I mean, of course, there are men who understand this and treat their wives well and respect them and love them regardless. But it's just too much in Nigeria. And it's just a shame that, most of the men, their fathers, their husbands, why can't you speak up on behalf of your wives, on behalf of your children? You allow them grow in that dysfunction. It bothers me. I mean, sorry. Like when I remember when I visited Nigeria, I go and hang out with maybe a group of my friends. Some of us are married, some of us aren't married, some of them are divorced, right? We go out for drinks or we go to have dinner. They go, say these people that they look your hand. If you're not married, no respect to. Now the ones when they're married, they're getting, then they call madam. I know they know as they say they do. They go just know. They will just do the division. Interesting to see. I'm like, wow. Even if now you want to be the single person for inside, now you they pay everybody bill. In fact, when they go bring the bill, if there's any man amongst you, they go give the man the bill. It's like a mind. It messes me up. I'm like, wow. It go be like me, I just shout. And say in Nigeria, I can't remember saying in Nigeria I do. These people don't understand all these things I'm doing. So I don't know. It's just, I don't know. A lot has to change in that country. I don't know that one though. Neka, who be that? Yeah? Really? Wow. I know. Gist me for comment. Who be that? I don't know about that one. No. His wife, niece. The wife got him arrested. Fantastic. He's well known. Who is the person? Neka, abeg, give me gist. I want to hear. Hey, wahoo. I know, Miriam, not be that kind, not be that kind dating type of thing. Like friends. We all went to school together and stuff like that, right? So, or maybe friends that we've known for a long time. It wasn't a big deal. I'm just giving an example. Like, you go out as everybody, they go out, even if it be like saying now you they pay a single person. And not be say I pay, I just they give them as an example. Miriam. Miriam, you're a sharp girl, oh. You don't quickly say, no, I go let him out too. Oh my God, Miriam, you're funny. Neka, who be them? I don't know who be this doctor? Femi Olaleye. Who is he? Is he in the government as a doctor, or is he minister of health? Ah, wow, things are happening. His wife's niece, man, he don't cause katakata for that family forever. I hope you guys are liking. Please like and share. Like. I know I've not done videos in a while, man. I've been campaigning. Are you kidding me? That is devastating. The woman get mind. That's the first I'm hearing, a Nigerian woman. He got him arrested. When did this happen? In Lagos or Abuja? Yeah. Now, wow. They say true. When evil men rule, now all kinds of things now you go dey hear for the land. Now be this. When we have evil people ruling us, go dey hear all kinds of things where ear not dey fit hear. Disgusting things. Who is this Dr. Femi Olaleye? I don't know him. Really? Oh my God. They were close. Oh my goodness. This is sad. This is heartbreaking. Hey! Wow. What did the man see? What did he see? What was he thinking? Man, what manner of decadence is this? Wow. So she had, let's say, that one with immediate alacrity, you denounce. What? What kind of spirit took over the man that he decided to do that kind of thing? Yeah, I could go look into the story. I need to see. I need to find the end of the story. No kidding. That's amazing. Things are happening. Crazy things are happening. Crazy things are happening. Only in Nigeria, sha. Only in Nigeria, sha. May God help our country. I beg, they pray for that country. Oh my goodness. So he probably is a gyna. He's a gynecologist. Wow. This is sad. So he was taking advantage of, who knows? We are hearing the news. Do we know the number of women he may have done things to in the guise of checking up on them? Oh my God. Things are happening in this life. Oh, yeah. Okay, you don't know if he's an OBGYN. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Now, wow. So, hi, Pat. Welcome. Welcome, Pat. I mean, the crazy thing is that I'm glad that the wife reported him to the police. But it begs the question, are we sure that it may not have been his first time? He may not have been his first time. I mean, he may not have been with just that niece. He may have been doing it prior. This one this one a bad market. This was like trap for him. Eh? So there was a video I saw, right, of this girl. I think she maybe works as a help in Saudi Arabia, and she was 15 years old. Neka, wow. The niece was 15. Look at what they are doing to these young girls, for crying out loud. This is sad, oh. This is disturbing, oh, honestly. I don't know how you guys see this thing. This is really disturbing. A 50, you know what that has done to that girl forever? Hey, and we are complaining that, girls are doing this, they are doing this with their bodies. This is weird. When you go and sit down and talk to these people, you'll be amazed what they've come from. Eh? Oh, Pat, you know about the story too. You're proud of his wife. Some women will, yes, but Pat, though, remember, what if not be the first time when he did one? It might be that the man may have been doing it, or this one will just choke him. 15 though, do you know what that? I'm glad that the wife reported, because that would be a saving grace, because depends on how they do the state. I'm very glad that the wife did that, because that's already recovery for that child. Hey, yes, Miriam, every day for this one now in last moment with this. I'm very happy that the wife did that. Oh my God. Because most Nigerian women, they die there. They will say, they will even drive the girl out of the house and say she's the one, that she's evil. It's Satan that is using her so that they can stay in their husband's house. At least this one borrows sense. Say, okay, no. Because guess what that woman has done? She has saved her lineage from any backlash that will come from that man's action. That's what that woman has done by handing him over. Take it or leave it. I'm sure there are. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure it's not his first time. He might have been doing it for a while. This one just hook am for throat, fish bone. You know if you swallow him, you know if you cough and come out. Hey! Ah, wow. Yeah. This is really sickening. That man is sick. 15. What is in a 15-year-old? Long story or long? 15-year-old is still growing. Oh my God. Hey, we need to save our children. No, honestly, we need to save our children. Please, mothers, protect your children. We need to save our children. No. We need to save our mothers and our children and our brothers and our sisters. We need to save them. There are a lot of there are a lot of people out there preying on young people. They are preying on them. Yes, they do. That's part of the problem. This is a part of the problem. They see it as the greatest achievement there is. No amount. If you like, got PhD. If you like, be CEO. If you are not married in Nigeria, they know they look you as somebody. They're not going to address your accomplishment. They go say you are not married. In fact, there's some women who say because of that, they don't even they hold whatever career, they put it on hold, just so that they can marry first. But my question is, if you put it on hold, you marry and you decide you want to carry on, and you get all the PhD and whatever, the man will still run if he wants to run. So what is the problem? Why are you putting your life on hold because of somebody? I don't know. Hey, Mirabelle. Hey, love. Welcome. It's sad. It's the mentality. That's why these things are thriving in Nigeria. The mentality is what's making this whole thing thrive in Nigeria, where the woman, you go through a face. Even though the man is doing all kinds of things, you go through a face. Is it not that pastor that was exposed recently? Was it which one now? Recently, I think pastor was in Port Harcourt, where he was, listen to the audio between him and a young girl. That thing, it be like me, be like make I vomit. I no even fit listen to the audio finish. Me I know, because I no wan make anything when go may go reside for my subconscious. May come dey come moments of maybe when I dey quiet. No. So I dey guard. I no dey allow any. I no dey listen to anyhow things. So I no fit. I no get that kind mind. Like I no fit. But the little when I hear, be like me I vomit. Small girl. Eh? You can't take chances. The constitution of Nigeria really needs to protect Nigerian women and children especially. A constitution that allows for young children to be married to old men. That kind of constitution, God forbid, we don't want it again. We need to revamp that constitution. Serious revamping. All those people that get that sickness, when they find where they will go put their something, when in a hole they go dig, go they put them. No concern anybody. You're not going to ruin people's lives, ruin children's lives because of your appetite. Exactly. A lot of women have. And even when they do get the careers and they're married, the man still ends up getting threatened, and which also leads to the breakdown of the marriage. Because the man cannot handle it. Not all men. There are some men who are very confident. They don't care what you have. You don't consign them. They are very content with their lives. There are some men like that. But the majority, it seems like it's the majority that just don't want to unlearn and rethink their lives. Life is moving. It's not stopping for anybody. You better get with it or it will leave you behind. People know they use typewriter again. You don't ever say, people when they use typewriter, they store them for like archaic items. When they say, when they'll say 200 years ago, they'll say, oh, this is what they used to use in the year 2020 or 2000 and something. Typewriters. How many people do you see using typewriters? Everybody in a keyboard now. Yeah, absolutely. You shouldn't, no man or woman should put their lives on hold, to be honest. I don't even understand. This shouldn't even be an issue. No man or woman should put their lives on hold. You need to keep reaching for the stars as much as you can reach. There's some people who, okay, they know, they're just okay where they are. But if you want to reach for the stars, go reach for the stars. If God has empowered you, why not? I post the link again in case anybody wants to join. I don't understand though, all these people. Sickness. Now that's what you get when you have terrible people leading you. This is what you get. Oh, that one. I don't know. That one, they matter. It be like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like dustbin. It's like itiku. What they call itiku, where I come from. The kind of dustbin. Hey, Neka, welcome back. It be like itiku. That's this guy matter. It be like rubbish dump, where they dump trash. That's what his case has become. He's all over everywhere, and people still go and worship with this man. That is what beats me.
And Nigerians, they like magic. They like it. They like magic. They like things like that. I honestly think these people know that this pastor talking to me is it's not real, because I don't understand it. How can you not have the, discerning spirit to know that this person that is talking to me is rubbish? I don't understand it. When I go into a church, by the time I leave that church, I can tell you if I'm coming back or not. You have to have that relationship with your maker.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, you just can't. It's like you have people dump rubbish inside of you, and you just take it and just eat it and swallow it and just live by that every day. I don't understand that. And I don't know. I think that we just like this Nigerian, and part of it is laziness.
Yeah.
If you cannot fast and pray by yourself, I'm not saying don't listen to your pastors. Don't get me wrong. I listen to people's other, pastors' sermons and whatever take from it. I know what to take from it and I know what to dump. Not everybody is going to be right, and not everyone is going to say what you want to hear. But I think
Mm-hmm.
a lot of us, part of it is just laziness, because you don't want to do things by yourself. You run to these pastors for everything.
Exactly. Exactly. You're right, Neka. This is a question I'm asked too. Like with all this news all over the place, even I can't even avoid it. The fact that I don't watch anything like this. The fact
Mm-hmm.
that I'm not able and it's finding its way to my timeline tells you a lot because I don't even watch his stuff, right? Now,
Yes.
it beats me because I'm like, just exactly what you said. If I go somewhere, I used to go to church years ago, 'cause I don't even go church.
Mm.
Years ago, I don't do organized religion no more. But I beg. Now me and my God, I don't know anybody else. So when I used to go to church, when I go to the church, if I sense anything that's off, I know they go back again. I
Yep.
know they go back. So it makes me wonder, these people that claim that they're worshiping the God, I don't know the God when they worship. Because the God that me I know, he's an they show you expo. He go show you expo. He go
Mm-hmm.
tell you inside them. You go feel them. You go feel them inside your spirit. You go they tell you say no Neka, no no no, we know they go there today. No no no, waka come on, no, waka waka. They go front. They go front. Not look back. Oh, just they go front. That's the God that me I know. He they show you and he go tell you. I remember specifically. I give you an example. There was a pastor. There was a church. One of my friends um we were looking for a church to go to. We had moved to a new I was her roommate, right? She had just bought a house. So I was roommating with her in her new house. So we're looking for a church to go to. This was many years ago now. So she now found this church. She's like, I'm where I found this church, blah, blah, blah. It's not too far. She said, oh, I'd been to their location, so place. I want to go check it out. I'm like, okay, well, let's go and check it out. Now I go. When I go there, my sister, when I came back home, something just didn't sit with me. Now, it
Mm.
was from the message that was preached to from the pulpit. The person that preached the message that day, God will
Mm.
always tell you, He will always show you the truth. The man said, before you go to a church, eh, find out the source of the church. Are you sure it's a
Mhm.
church or is it a cult? Do you know
Yeah.
that thing just sat in my subconscious? I don't know. It just stayed there. So when I got home, I was like, this man might be trying to say something. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
God just use him mouth take talk through. You don't know when he talk am.
Yes.
But a lot of people will not catch it because not church, right? You're like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
praise the Lord, oh hallelujah, right? After,
Mm-hmm.
when I sleep that day, hmm, I know the sense when I sleep. When I wake up, I tell my friend, I say, I know the you feel go, me know they go. Thank you. God,
Abil.
the God when me know, eh, the two ashiri, lesekese, he go tell you, he go
Then.
tell you. So I don't understand with the level of decadence that this man has been involved in.
Mm-hmm.
People see the open eye clearly they go it they baffle me. I don't it be like say they give them water drink.
I don't really understand it either. When the pastors come and use you, for example, you confide in your pastor and you tell, oh, this is going on with me or whatever, they'll use you to preach, and it's okay with you. But then they come to you and tell you, "Oh, your pastor did this and did that, and it's something bad." You say, touch not my anointed. Isn't it not be juju with that?
Thank you. They're so quick to why do
I
these
don't even understand
people
it.
I don't understand. Why are they so quick to quote? They so quick to quote that particular one. They go just put am. They go just talk am. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? I'm like, hello. There's a reason why you have common sense. Sense.
Apparently,
There's
it's
a
not
reason
so
why.
common.
No, because you know when you don't hear, you get some things when you go allow slide. You get something when you go hear about person, right? You go say
Mm-hmm.
human being, me self na human being, I feel make that kind of mistake too. But he said
Mm-hmm.
some things when it goes to the very core of a person. You begin to ask yourself, you have to sit down and say, wait a minute, there's something not making sense here. Because there's
Yeah.
no reason why, after all these things that are happening, all these horrible things that are coming out, you go see ready, wear clothes, your bottom box, the match go to even pass the road of that place safe. You're not supposed to pass them again. Because there's
No.
nothing there. To even enter, put yourself under that place is a problem because no, I know that religion is something else in Nigeria. I'm sorry to say. Even
Well,
they carry that mentality come here too. That's the same way that
oh,
they do
is it?
that
Oh,
they
yeah,
do
it's the same thing. That
no
day, all that pastor, you should make you put down for one side. But
yes,
that the doctor,
let me talk about them anyway. I know said
yeah, the doctor I was chatting about, it was yesterday that I came across Kate Henshaw's video on Instagram where she was denouncing the doctor.
mm-hmm,
And apparently that, I don't know when it happened exactly, but yesterday was when she came out with that video. She said that she had seen him somewhere
mm-hmm.
and asked him, oh, how is your wife? And he just, like, so, didn't want to answer. And when they finished what they were doing, she asked him again, and then he said that, oh, she set me up. Can you believe that she set me up? And then, and she threw me out of the house. For a woman, a Nigerian woman in Nigeria, to throw you out of the house, no, say, why, there's more to the story.
Wait, Neka, who she set up? Who set who up?
He is saying that his wife set him up. So I don't know if there was a setup. Maybe the girl had told someone and they set him up with a camera or whatever. I don't know that, but
Oh my goodness. So that's
she
why he's claiming that it was a
that's
set
what
up.
like that he that's what he told Kate Henshaw. So of course she contacted the wife, and then the wife now gave her the
The full-
lowdown,
Oh my
and
God.
that just made her tired. So she had to come out and denounce denounced him. And then even online he was saying something about, oh, but I told you, I like, she that he had told her before the wife told, Kate Henshaw. And she's like, you didn't even mention the whole thing. You just said that, you just gave her, the top of it. Like, oh, something happened. Yes. So she was thinking maybe, oh, he just cheated.
Oh my God. She didn't know the details like it was a
She
15-year-old.
Yeah, and that was the wife's niece. And then he had threatened the girl that, do not tell anyone or else I will buy you.
Hey!
Yeah, and
Wow.
according to her, even when you see the girl, she looks like she's one of those girls at that age. She looks like, she used the word tomboy. Like, maybe she's still flat chested and all
Yeah.
of that. So what was the attraction? If not that he's sick in the head.
He's sick.
What do you do? That's a child.
Oh my God.
And I'll be surprised if he himself doesn't even have a child that age. It's just very sad. You mess up a child's life like that.
Yeah. You know what's gonna save that child? The fact that that woman stepped up and called her husband out. That's healing for that child already.
That
That's
that that's healing for that child, and I hope that they know how to help her. That's my prayer now, because what's
yeah,
done is done. He needs
yeah.
to be punished, and I'll be shocked. I will be shocked if his license is not as will not be revoked. If they don't, well, anything happens in Nigeria, if they don't revoke his license, then what else can I can't even believe in that country for anything.
They're going to revoke his license. There's no way.
They have to.
If he's that popular, and if he's that famous, and this
Mm-hmm.
case happens, then because how? There's no way that, and he has all this Kate Henshaw, all these people that they will see to it. Because those
Yeah.
kinds of things, when it comes, just like Baba Ijesha's issue, remember? Baba
Mm-hmm.
Ijesha was on Nollywood, Yoruba Nollywood, whatever, right? They were trying to suppress it. It no work. Once the
Yeah.
public eye, once they don't hear, when people don't hear something, when they don't put eye don't meet the thing, forget. The guy
Yeah.
cannot.
From what I was reading, a lot of people. That was my first time of hearing about him, and a lot of people actually know him. I think he's into. He made himself public and did a lot of things that you know somebody like Kate Henshaw has some kind of alliance with him.
Mhm.
So he must be popular somehow. It's,
So people are nice says you searched him on YouTube. Wow, you don't go do quick research. People are nice. Don't forget the scope. Quick. He say flimsy excuse.
the,
That's how.
the, the, the ladies around here, they don't joke.
I'm telling you, they don't quick go scope the gist come blah, blah, blah. He said that child will be glad. Me too. That child, she'll be glad that she was heard and action, because
Yes.
that's already healing instantly. So that thing that she could have carried inside of her, maybe somebody didn't hear her anything and internalized. You don't already
Mm-hmm.
stop that one. So that one already they defeated. So now just continuous, and I'm sure she's gonna get all the help she needs with all the people that are involved right now that I've heard. She's gonna definitely get the help. I'm very happy to hear that. But isn't this terrible? Coming out from the
Mm-hmm.
same our land. This is
You
something that we
see?
don't hear of. Say back in the day, our kings used to deal
Mm-hmm.
with people like this. They used to use them to do a tutu.
Yeah, I understand that people, sometimes maybe you cannot take care of the child by yourself and all of those things, and because of money, you send them somewhere to another family member, and that and all that. But I can't, because of my own experience at home and what I've seen with other people, even
Mhm.
till now, you cannot believe, you cannot believe, oh my, that my kids, I've told them since they understand this and that, don't you ever ask me in your life to go and do a sleepover anywhere.
Yes, so
If you ask me,
supported.
you will not like what I'm going to do, or not what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to do something. Don't ask me. My kids do not ask me for sleepover.
I don't like it. I don't
And
support.
why is that? It's not because of my experience here. It's
Mm-mm.
because we're talking how many years ago, 20 some years ago in Nigeria, my experience then. That's what I'm still bringing here. I didn't go live with anybody. I lived with my grandmother. They didn't send me anywhere, but because of what I saw, I still carried that with me. Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
Yes, no, I agree with you. There are things I saw growing up, and I did stay with relatives. I mean, I stayed with aunts holidays. I'll stay with an aunt
Mhm.
here. But those little experiences I had, stay with aunts, stay with uncles,
Mhm.
those things stuck with me. So even my siblings, for instance, I have sisters, they have children, right? They
Yeah.
told, but I have a sister that lives in Ireland. She said all her children, their friends will come. Oh, sleep over. The parents will come. They'll say they want the. She said nothing like sleep waiting. Let them come and
No.
sleep in her own house with her children. Let them come and stay with her. That they should come. She does not. She has never. All the kids now are
No.
in college. She said, Lila, they know they do no bloody sleepover. I don't blame her. Now, what person I see, 90 they learn lesson. We didn't
Yeah.
have to go through those horrible experiences. And my dad was very protective of us as children. I remember my mom too,
Mm.
because we were mostly girls, 4 girls in the house. My
Yeah.
mom this, and my dad used to have all kinds of relatives coming in and out of the house. Now some of us go sit down for living room, you will just dey hear your name. Oh yeah, oh yeah, come here. Go call everybody round, right? Everybody go sit down,
Mhm.
go dey see you. All those opportunity to sneak and sneakadoodle, e no ever happen oh, e no laye, e no happen, right? My dad
Mm.
too, Before my dad will let us go anywhere, even holiday when we dey go spend with uncles and aunties, the kind way wey my aunties and uncles dey beg make papa allow us, you go think say na another thing. When by the time my dad will now release us, my dad will now tell us, if you don't like what is happening, just call me, I will come and carry you. That's how my dad was. You know, they take him children play. So, but even with that, the little things that I saw,
Mm.
people with the way they treated the, maybe other relatives and all of that, I say never could we share. If na only garri
Yeah.
my pikin dey drink, we go drink am. Like they're not spending any holiday or doing no sleepover at nobody's house. It's dangerous. You never know who's who.
Yes, I don't allow nobody to come to mine, and I'm not going to nobody's.
It's
No,
dangerous.
we're not doing that.
Mm-mm.
I don't. I'm very. When it comes to when my cousins came, they my kids' age, I was like, God help me. Let these kids be good. Let everybody be healthy the way they came. Come on, lole want me if you allow
I'm telling
long.
you,
And
that's
I feel
another thing. Yeah.
that day I wake them up early and I don't ready. Oh yeah, my lole. Let's go. Me go. Bye bye. I can't do it. It makes me very nervous. And why is that? Because of my experience. And
Right.
nothing like that happened to me. But I can. Can you imagine how I'm feeling
Yes.
right now? And
Mm-hmm.
compared to someone that actually went through something like that, how do
Mm-hmm.
you even get over that
It's
as
hard.
a
It's tough.
15-year-old?
Yeah. That's why you
And
see a lot of people will carry that, right? They'll carry
mm,
that into their adulthood and then they'll start acting out. You'll be wondering why.
that 15-year-old will probably won't act out, but just carry that pain everywhere she go. When I was listening to Kate Henshaw, I was like a 15-year-old Torí long. Wow.
What kind of perversion is that, for crying out loud? For a 15-year-old we never get any time, good. Ah, I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I don't know. And then you threaten the girl that lives in your house. Can you imagine the fear?
Hmm. So she won't be. So that means that it may not have been the first time that he's been doing it
No,
with
it
her.
was it was not the first time. I mean, for him to have threatened her, according, of course, she said up to the point that she was the one. He was the one that disvirgin her and all
Oh
of that.
my God.
Can you imagine? She had to say
God.
everything that the wife told her.
Hey,
That video is on her page. I watched it twice because I needed to understand what is going on here.
I can't. You have mind, though I can't. Those kind of things they trigger me. I can't. Be like my past mirror. Go do something. I know fit. And I don't want that kind of information sitting at the back of my mind. So I know go fit. As you don't tell me, so I go pick on like that. People are now, it says he appears to be a gyno and creating awareness for cervical cancer. Hey, if now women's issue, that's what I suspect. Say go be gyno. Mirabel, no wahala. Sleep over the big no no. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Hmm. Hey, I mean, it's disturbing when you hear stories like that. That na person when they even get person when you talk for them. Imagine the number
Yes,
of girls out there that don't have anybody that can stand for them, just like
e-
this.
exactly. Can you imagine? Oh God, God will continue to help us. I mean, that happens, and that can happen anyway. It happens here too.
Yeah, it does happen here. Absolutely.
But
Happens. But when you have a society that is completely, because there's a complete breakdown in Nigeria right now.
it
So these kind
definitely,
of things are happening more often. You're hearing them more often. But what regard is my question now is this man with this little girl, was the little girl is is the wife's niece, the
yeah.
sister's daughter or the brother's daughter. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
you don't push on top of that family. But I'm
Yeah.
glad that the woman called, did what she did because it will create some healing for the family, for the wife's family side. Because that kind of thing
Yeah.
is that family forever. Oh.
Oh yes. Some people might even still be against the wife still, even after she stood up. They might
Yeah.
still they might still say, "Oh, you should have done more than that," as in maybe you didn't keep an eye on her and all of that.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in this situation, but I'm glad she stood up, and that would be comforting for that girl in the long run.
Yes, yes, that's the only good thing that I'm taking away from this information. Like, she will be comforted because the woman stood up. Yes,
Mhm.
you're right. His wife he's so brave for not sweeping it up. I really thanks to her, whoever she is, I'm grateful to her because what she has done, she has healed that girl. First level healing. You don't knock off major part of the healing for that girl. So now
Yeah.
continuous work. So that girl go at least you go fit trust, right? It will
Yes.
build her trust again. Say because not be every man be like that. So me she not get that resentment from men. When you got some women, some girls when this kind of thing happen and they get resentment from men old
Hmm.
older years and then they just start doing other things and you'll be wondering what happened be doing fasting and praying and
Mhm.
like something
Yes.
tempered with the girl that I remember there was a story I listened to this guy he grew up in a home of eight. This one happened here in Texas. The guy
Mhm.
grew up in a huge family. The parents were middle class people. They had a friend. They used to do sleepovers with one of their friends. The friend
Hmm.
papa can't molest this child. This boy
Good.
can't threaten and tell in family. He go delete all of them.
Hmm.
Okay.
Alone.
Because of that, this guy no talk. So the thing continued. Guess what? The guy now, that was his earliest experience. That was his earliest introduction to, this whole thing.
Yeah.
That was the only thing he knew, so that's what he went with. That was normal to him. So he continued doing it until one day he said, apparently, I think it was a CBN channel that I saw this. It was a testimony the man was sharing.
Okay.
A group of his friends kept inviting him to go to church with them or whatever, right? That
Mhm.
he kept saying, nah, he was one of those people like, nah, 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 whatever, whatever, right? Because he grew up in a church home. So he was like, nah. Anyway, he finally went because he said he wanted to challenge the pastor. Okay.
Oh
So when
wow.
he went there, he had the intention. So he sat in front to challenge that if the man starts to talk anything sideways, he would challenge and right there. So he sat in front, and as the man was talking and preaching, he said it wasn't even a preach. The man was not preaching. It was more like the man was communicating with them, like sharing information. Right? It was like he said it felt like an open conversation, and the way the man was communicating it, he doesn't know what hit him. All
Hmm.
of a sudden, it just kind of made sense what the man was saying.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, he now that interest he had, that connection he had, thing
Mhm.
vanished instantly.
Oh wow.
He said he went home. He said he used to travel with all the celebrities and all of that. He used to have crazy parties, go all over the world. He just packed
Mm.
his stuff and left and just left. Nobody knew where he went.
Hmm.
He said he had to go and he now said, so they're now asking him, does he ever think he's going to, get married, have children? He was like, you know what, he's had all the fun in the world. He doesn't
Mhm.
that if he gets married, fine. If he doesn't, it's not a big deal for him. He's not even really anticipating it. It's not that he's not interested. He has zero
Hmm.
interest right now in anything that has to do with that life he used to live
Right.
and all that.
Mhm.
And when he said that story, so somebody now asked him, so do you think that that's what triggered? He said, yeah, obviously, because that was what he knew. That was his
Yes.
first introduction. He didn't know it. He said it's like a clean slate, right? You have a
Mhm.
clean slate, and somebody starts to write. Whatever that person is writing, you're taking it in. That's all you know.
Mhm.
So that's the mind of a child. So once that happened, that was what he said to him, it felt natural.
Oh.
You see?
Mm.
Now, I'm not saying that there are people like what they like. That's no. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to criticize anybody. I'm just
Yeah,
talking that's from the standpoint of that particular man that said
person. Mm-hmm.
not to diss anyone's experience in any way, shape, or form. You know,
I understand.
some of these things, when the reason why I'm agitated about stuff like this, it makes my skin crawl, is because you don't give that child the opportunity to explore and decide for themselves and grow
Yes.
up in the way they should grow up and determine what they want to choose for themselves. It's like people are
Yes.
forcing them to make the choice, which is you sometimes the wrong choice for themselves. I'm very
Yes.
happy that the wife stood up. That's
Mm-hmm.
my greatest joy because that one will heal the girl,
Yes.
heal her in a major way, and heal her own side of the family, which is important. You don't want
Yes.
to lose, unless the family is a terrible family, you don't want to lose your connection with your family.
That's, I mean, what she did is, it is very, I can't even tell you how right it is. Because there are a lot, we see it all this, and we've heard stories. We've seen, the pastors' wives too that have been in this kind of situation, and they stand and stand with their husbands, knowing fully well what their husband, have done. So I
Exactly.
give kudos to her. I hope that her family, they find a way to heal and not break the bond that they've always had.
That is it.
So
Exactly. And I think taking this stand is, going to keep the bond even tighter. The only
I
thing
hope
is that
so.
the woman will have to walk through the emotions herself because I can only imagine what the wife is going through and
Oh,
how ashamed and embarrassed it will be.
yes.
For her. So she's going to have to heal that too. Like she's going to feel
Mm-hmm.
like she's the one that brought it upon her family. That's a guilt that she's going to
Yes.
carry. You
That
know,
guilt, she's gonna have to deal with that guilt, and that's a heavy burden.
that's a heavy
That
burden.
Yeah.
And because of that, she's going to be invested in ensuring that that girl is okay. So, I mean, to that this is a beautiful ending. I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad because once when they hear the women go stand and restand. They go even bold come out, come the type of rubbish for internet. They say I stand. The enemy is fighting marriage. It's okay. Oh.
Mm.
So enemy they fight marriage. You give am chance.
Mm.
You open door.
Exactly.
I mean, now you open door for the devil. Devil sit down on you own je. He say
Yeah.
he go
Yeah.
dey say see all these people. I know
That devil
am
self don't tire.
don tire. People go dey lie for im head. He is the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Devil. Meanwhile, he dey eat ice cream. He dey im own dey eat ice cream. You go come open door, come dey do. He go say, but I was not there. Oh, I no dey
Mm-hmm.
there. Oh. Where did how my name take enter this conversation? People go dey blame unnecessary things. So
Yeah.
sort your own issues. I see that woman now when her husband go dey do rubbish with small girl, come dey come out dey say stand with your husband, devil dey fight. After you don rape the girl, don
Uh-huh.
abuse the girl,
Mm-hmm.
after
Some
you
people.
I think I saw a small clip of somebody that went to the church and was saying, look, oh, these people still showed up. Oh. This church still open though. After waiting,
They will show up now. You just wonder which one, whom are you worshiping for real? You worship your pastor or you worshiping God?
exactly. You
Well,
know,
it is well. Well, it's nice hanging out with you this afternoon.
yeah, same here, guys. I think I'm going to end this live very shortly. I mean, I
All
think
right.
cost enough. We've talked about it, unless there's something else that I am missing because I've been all political. So you guys will have to catch me up. Unless there's something else, I'm going to be wrapping this up, guys. But
All
thank you
right, ma.
so much, Neka. Thank you. I love you.
Adios.
Sis. I love
Love
you.
you plenty.
Thank you so much for joining me, for anchoring with me today. Thank you.
Have a nice rest of your weekend.
You as well.
Bye
Thank you.
bye. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye. So, people and the woman on her knees truly need all the therapy and love to heal from this horrible experience. Absolutely. They do. They certainly do, But I'm glad this one is a good ending in the sense that the woman stepped up and did what she had to do and denied her own self did not protect nonsense, did not say, oh, it's my home, it's my this, because this is a double-edged sword right here. You have your family on one side. Do you want to destroy a relationship of a lifetime? Just because you have a man who cannot handle himself? That's a big problem. So she had to make a choice. It's a difficult choice, so let's not take that away from her, because this is somebody, we don't know how long they've been together, and we know that Nigerian women they have the attitude of delete there. They don't go for nothing. Even if the man is doing rubbish, there's nothing that's not forgivable for typical Nigerian woman. So kudos to this woman. And I'm glad that she stood up for this little girl, because that girl is going to find healing. The first stages of the healing will be fast for her, because she saw somebody stand up for her, which is very, very crucial. Not many of them have this experience. Not very many of them have this opportunity. So I have to give kudos to the woman for standing up, and I'm sending healing to that little girl, healing all the way. And I'm praying that whatever, as she grows older, it will heal her completely, that it will be a story that will shape her for good and not for bad. That is my prayer, my wish for her. And the wife, I'm sending her healing too, because that woman will have to heal a lot. There will be regret, there will be self-blame, there will be, betrayal, feeling of betrayal, that man. And who knows, maybe she's been forgiving the man prior. We don't know. I'm just saying, she may have, because clearly I don't think this is the first time the man must have been doing this type of rubbish. So she may have been forgiving him over. And this is the problem with Nigerian women. Nigerian women are big. If somebody, you want to, I don't understand. If they create community, create family, make they try create healthy ones now. If person do bad, if your pikin do bad, go correct them. What is your role in your husband's life? Is it not to correct him also? Your husband too, if you say something they wrong, you go. I remember growing up I don't know the kind of parents I grew up with. I thank God though, because growing up in my home, if my mom does something, my father is the one that used to call her out to. Let's say the same thing. When my dad would do something, my mom would say, that thing you did is not good. Why did you do? You hear them, they speak language. They hear what they talk. The woman go they tell her, say, if I not go follow you, go this place again. No, that's the way you do not good. How you go do person like that? You go hear that they talk. Now, so it's supposed to be, for crying out loud. Marriage now to correct each other, not be just for the other room now. Make una they tell each other the truth. If you see say the man when you marry hand get where the waka go, get I take they use in Caleb, take they go everywhere where they don't send them. Call them to order. Say, guy, chill. Now me and you dey here now. No bole you, not go spoil my name too. Don't go spoil my face. I beg. They know me and you, so arrange yourself. People know you do that kind of thing. Call the man to order. For crying out loud. If you see the man hand get as he be, leave him, not by force. You can't help everybody. Leave him, make it waka, make it they do it own, they go. The same thing. If you're a man, you marry a woman when you know say they talk to everywhere. If you call out to order, you don't listen. Wash your hand, comot. Not just marry a person, just anything when you do, you go swallow him. Anything when you do, you swallow him. You get some things when you go turn a blind eye. You get some things when you cannot turn a blind eye. You have to call it out. Me don't see for this country where mama they call pikin. You call a FBI for pikin, say this pikin they plan to go carry out something for this school. Because of that report, they were able to foil the boys' plan and save the lives of people. You can't continue like this now. Marriage not mean so you don't enter prison. Marriage na the way me take no marriage, the way they take train me, marriage na beautiful thing, no. It was I not grow up for home when they get two parents. Now go, they say, okay, maybe I don't know. Me see, don't let me see their life perfect. But at least there was understanding between the two. You go see them, they talk to each other. Sometimes they feel quarrel, they go quarrel like this, quarrel. When they quarrel finish, they go say, okay, the reason why we are quarrel with you now because see this thing you do, I don't like am. I don't tell you, say me you not do this thing again. They go talk the matter. Una no dey encourage bad behavior from una spouse. Abeg. You are in a relationship, the guy dey do anyhow, call am out. Call am out. You are saving his soul too. Saving his soul. Don't you know that when you marry someone, you are responsible for that person's, you are responsible for that soul? Abi, I don't understand. How wetin marriage gonna be then? What's the point? If you cannot call each other's nonsense out, what is the point? When you marry someone, you're both responsible to each other. You don't gloss over mistakes. You don't gloss over errors like that. Remember, my dad would tell my mom, we are going here. If you embarrass me, don't try it. Don't go and embarrass me outside. Don't try it. Same thing. Sometimes my mom will say, I'm not going with you. Banu, I'm not going because you will go and embarrass me with this attitude you have. You are going to embarrass me with this way that you are talking. This is not what person see. This is not the yardstick. Why we see people go marry, they don't know if he talk to their spouse anymore. Because I sure say not be today this man start this thing. If to say in wife call him out that beginning when he catch up with fish, with the meat inside pot, call him out, say, guy, arrange yourself. Wetin be this? You get problem? If na man, okay, you say, okay, regardless of the problem, I kukuma delete there. Then, okay. Yay, Brother Paul. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I really appreciate you, Brother Paul. Thank you for your consistent support. Thank you for supporting your sister. I really appreciate it, honestly. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Omoye, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It's such a pleasure to have you here again with us.
Yeah, Omoye, you know, I did for the other side, the other club meeting, and you know, we don't go there for too long. Make an uncle go carry politics called this village battle.
I know.
Yeah. So I tried to join in a little bit, so I didn't really know much. So what I did is that I had to rewind, fast forward, just to pick the introduction, your early statement, just to get an idea of what you're saying.
Okay.
So, and that helps me a lot in the sense that if I could remember very well, when I talk, was it last Saturday or thereabout?
Yes.
I make mention of women are our greatest enemy.
Yes, you did.
Understand?
Yes.
Are our greatest enemy. And the painful part with women is that when women are going through tough time, they confide on women more than even men. Because oftentimes when women even confide on men, to some extent, they get the right or truth advice more.
Yes.
You understand? Mostly when the man don't have anything to gain, like say you went and report your husband's younger brother or elder brother that they want to take side, they always try to tell the women the way men think. Because I don't know what it takes to be a woman. You understand? That's why we kind of see them like they whine too much, they complain too much, they do this too much and every other thing. But what I can say is that oftentimes men are very, very soft when they see women go through pain. Even when that same man that is advising is also punishing his own at home. You understand? But the men can be very soft to see things like that. Every time when I see women going through pain, I don't see them like women. I see them like my daughter. Somebody is abusing my daughter.
Right.
And I feel for them. So it's better for women to even take more advice from men, but also to women, even when women not take advice from women, it should be more of quality than I can't wait to get the news and even discharge you as a woman that make I go cook for my husband. Immediately I leave, I go buy credit for phone, start to gossip you around. You understand? You know, see, now that they take husband, they do this, they take husband, they do this. So you know what your husband do, you know what they go through.
Yeah.
It's time for women to get themselves together. Like even though in politics, we have more women than men. So women are supposed to even cut the shot more. You understand? For example, look, we're in the US now. You understand? When you go to court, what do you see more? We see men more.
Yeah.
But men lose case more. Even when there is more men, you know, as the judge and the case. But men lose more kids because women prepare themselves very well. You
Yes.
understand? You see, tons of women will gather around that woman. They will fight for that woman to bring more emotions and sentiment into the thing where even another man will say you are an animal. You understand? And every other thing. I am expecting my African women to do so.
Yes.
And for us, Omoye, like you said, this is your topic. I like it. I like the village meeting. Like for us to continue this our village mama style. Our mama then at 419 they count this their 50 years in marriage. Oh. They don't enjoy anything, oh.
Nothing.
They don't enjoy nothing. That's why they go continue to ready to sell their gold like my mother to train children because they know that's the one that will bring happiness in the evening for them.
Exactly.
You understand? Not their husband or their so-called in-law. But the same people again, fast forward, want to also equally advise you and we want to take, say, during our own mama time, during our mother did not really enjoy anything. Except we are pretending, you understand? Yeah. If I find myself in a stage where I want to talk good things about my mother, come on, I can't finish talking good things about my mother because my mother did a lot. My mother took me to where she sold her gold for me to go to school. She took me there for me to see it and everything. And my mama a fine woman.
Wow.
Very fine, happy. I feel bad, so I don't resemble my mama. Very fine woman.
I just say your children go resemble one of them go resemble your mama.
Yes, my daughter resemble my mama, but my daughter take my papa brain. So she didn't even do guy. Only book she did read. Now my son, I they do guy well. You know. So, but the thing is that we all know these things. So it's time for women to learn to bring up the right thing to the table, and for women to stand tall. You know, and the good thing about women, it's not like our mother's time. You understand? Fast forward these days, most parents even train the girl child.
Yes.
You understand? So you won't see the girl child in corporate office still talking like a stark illiterate. So now we now understand that illiteracy even has nothing to do with it. Women, please wake up and change the narrative. You understand? And, and it's in two ways, because sometimes we want to think that if you have this problem, we're quick to say this our African way, spiritual, make you wrong, go meet pastor we no trained to advise you the advice that you are looking for. These pastors didn't go to school to go be a trained counselor. You understand? And I hate to say this because people hate me to some extent. Our Bible is even prejudiced.
Yes, it is.
You understand? So how many things do you think the pastor want to find in the Bible to guide you?
Nothing.
He just go tell you, say, women, love your husband like Christ loved the church. You understand? Go respect your husband. You understand? They'll just tell you all those type of things. So running to the pastor, running to your parents will not really give you much. Like you think. But guess what? There are materials everywhere. You as a woman can even start by, first of all, even go see a counselor without your spouse. You understand? So that you can equip yourself, you can know how to use quality word on your spouse, everything. Sorry, 1 second. Free food is always the best. You are the best. You are the best. Thank you.
I don't blame you.
You know, so so first of all, go see a trained counselor, equip yourself so that you can even know, and that can also help you to know where you are doing wrong, because like they say, it takes two to tango. You understand? But for the fact that we men has already say ourselves like we are the head of the
I think we lost him there. He's gonna come back. But Paul, I think maybe your connection or something. Yeah. Yes. Hey, Bio. God bless you too, bro.
Yeah, sorry, Joe. I'm using my phone. I went out, so one call just come and obstruct. And now another woman again, and they call me. Don't mind me. So, women, empower yourself. Now you're educated. Now you can raise your own money, like some other women will say, because I don't have money, the man takes care of me. So where will I go? These days, women can afford to live. In fact, some of us, even married women, living in their own apartment.
Brother Paul, listen, here's the point. So we're talking specifically about Nigerian women in Nigeria. You know, say our constitution for Nigeria not really provide for women and children. So that's one area we need to deal with. Having said that, so I started by talking about Judy. Say there was a hit on the more when you marry, give Bele, come announce, then come marry her, right? So I can say women, the attack on her is so much that you can't be like say they don't even they address you at all, right? You, of course, they drag them, but not as much as they drag Judy. So that's one thing I noticed. So of course, some of us were talking here and we're like, it's going to take, women will not change. It's always been like that. Even from the Bible, when they say bring the woman when they want stone, they say where other people when they point finger. They were all around her, none of them raised hand, right? So women are always their greatest enemies. So to that I said, does it mean that women, Nigerian women cannot unlearn these things? Does it mean that there's no room for improvement for them? I said, based on the political climate, the current situation in Nigeria, it's a possibility that they can't do anything about it because their mindset is their mindset, and with everything is a mess right now, nobody is thinking straight anymore, right? But
Right.
having said that, though, I just feel as women, right, we can do better by being more responsible. There was a video I caught, and there's this lady, she's a PhD. She has a PhD, she's a doctor of something. I forget what specialty she's in. And she was talking about how, because she has a PhD, most men that come to her, they always feel threatened. They're like, if we marry this one, this one will be the one in charge of the home, and they're not gonna have a say, they feel intimidated with her, so her only chance now is to look for someone who's higher than her, who has maybe a fellowship, I don't understand, or maybe a politician because she's from Ghana, right? Maybe a politician or somebody to be with, so me, I'm in my own mindset is very different. I think about these things differently because I feel like it's not how much money a man makes that really makes them worthy of, or helps them to be able to understand how to work with a woman. A man can have a very enlightened mind, may not have it all, may not have a PhD like you understand, like a sister or so, but understands what it means to, understands what it takes to be with his woman and all of that, So I feel like for Nigerian women, the proper environment is created for them and the awareness starts to happen, maybe they will do better for themselves. And also, you have to remember we have cultural hang-ups too. There are people who are stuck on these cultural beliefs that the only time a woman will have recognition is only when she's married and she has children. So I gave an example of traveling to Nigeria, hanging out with friends, and automatically in Nigeria, they know whether you're married or not. The ones they see, the ones that are married, madam, oga, madam, you that you're not married or you're divorced or they won't even consider you, they don't even look your side self. It's almost like living in bondage when you're single in Nigeria. And even if you are the one, let's say now you even can't get the money to pay the bill when everybody take on, they're not going to still give you the respect. Even in your family, if you like get all the PhD, all they want to know is, are you married? Do you have children?
That's true. Yeah, but to some extent it's changing, but where we want it to be, we've not find ourselves there, so we don't really understand that it's changing. For example, let me cite myself as an example.
Mm-hmm.
My elder sister, how funny it is, my father was very, very educated. My father is educated. So now, when my father was working in Nigerian Ports Authority, he was doing well. So now there's this old man. Then I can tell you, this is my honest truth. I
Right.
hate it when my father carried this man in the car, when my dad would go drop us in school. These old people with old people smell.
Right.
He was also working in Nigerian Port Authority as a gate man while my father was a logistics officer. You understand? So, like I said the other time, somebody laughed. My father was also a nomadic. My father would travel to the north, buy cow, bring and sell in the south.
Right.
Now, my father, this man had a son. After many years, they married for many years. Luckily, God gave them one, had a son. And this son turned out to be very, very, very brilliant. So now, funny enough, this son was doing well. My elder sister too, she's smart. So those kind of things, run, go meet brother, help me do homework, help me do homework. Then one thing lead to another thing. You
Right.
understand? Then she and my sister started cutting. So you can imagine the level of this old man who thanked my father every day for getting a free ride. You understand? My father was driving a brand new car to go to work, to carry Gates man in his car, you know, and we would tight ourselves in the back, and this old man would just feel free. We'll be talking what we don't understand, you know. But fast forward, this guy end up marrying my sister. Today they are doing very, very, very well. Extremely rich. Forget culture. Everybody they respect money.
That's true.
That's my senior sister. That be my senior brother. That be my papa.
You don't come to scam down.
When money come, that sister will become your papa. He will become your auntie. He will become your brother. Because if she never talk, nobody they talk.
Yes.
You understand? So that is one part. So when you empower a woman, you also liberate the woman from some of the things they'll use in breaking these women down. You understand? You use those things, and it's going to help. So the narrative now is how women can also empower women. Don't see the little thing as big thing. If a woman has not married, good these days. You understand? Women in Nigeria working in corporate offices, they rent their own place. If a girl is working in the island now and the parents is living far mainland, you understand? She's going to rent her own place because of the traffic situation and every other thing. She's going to rent her own place. She's going to do things. My elder sister built house for my father.
Right.
She didn't only build house for my father. When my dad turned 70, she built house for my father. She bought a brand new car to celebrate my father's 70th birthday. I don't know whether I will buy a brand new toy. So what are we talking about? You know, so we have to respect her so much. You know, so women, it's time for women to understand that they have power. They are like the sleeping giant that they don't know that they are.
Exactly.
You understand? They can make things work. So once they get it right, the family will get it right.
Say that again. Say that again, because a lot of women don't understand that. I know, I get it. I understand that women are the powerhouse. But a lot of us women in Nigeria especially, they don't know the power they have. Say it again for them so that they will hear very well. From a man, it's not me that is saying it now. My lips are not moving. Over to you, Brother Paul.
Oh boy, yeah, you see as Brother Bio, they are making Brother Bio, if he be my friend, making go date my ex-girl. I didn't know say that my ex-girlfriend. I go jealous, I go fight. Women they jealous too. Say man leave woman. If he hears say the woman they engage, he go back, they go back. He go call town hall, they do gra. Man. I am telling you.
Ice, welcome. I miss you guys too. Campaign, don't let me see roads. You know, with the power on. But anyway, Brother Paul, continue. Sorry.
So women can do better, and they are doing better. You understand? It's just for them to know this word that they said, united we stand, divided we fall. It's time for them to learn how to be united together. It's time for them to, instead of you to gossip, close the door and blame yourself. Say, now that one way you do it, you fuck up, or you don't do one way. You do like this. But don't celebrate the negativity. You understand? My mother used to say something of blessed memory, which I like. My mother said there is a property that every one of us have, but we pray not to use. It's called mistake. All of us they do have. But I quick to cause your money when you make mistake. I not fit to. I never forget my phone before. I never lost my phone. But when I lost my phone, I say, if they tell me that I will lose my phone, I won't believe. I just mistake. But the next person, I cause the person. So we all have this property, but we pray not to use it. So everybody make mistakes. So, but there's a way you address people when they make mistake. You understand? There's a way you address people. If I cannot satisfy my wife, do I expect my wife to go tell my friend? The answer is no. Do I expect my wife to go tell her parents? The answer is no. Do I expect my wife not to talk about it? The answer is also wrong. You understand? I'm also expecting my wife to discuss it with me. That's why we have doctors. We have other things. What are you thinking? I mean, we just be stressed. We just be other things. You understand? So bringing up conversation is always good. You understand? But how you address these issues is very, very much important. I think women can do better, because if women do better, oh God, it's going to better off our family. It's going to. I have only two kids. The things my daughter is doing, you understand, make me don't really miss my mom. The things my son will tell me, Dad, I don't even know what you're complaining about. That my teacher said I'm doing well in school. So if he's doing well in school, let me play. Let me just be. You understand? But my daughter does not think like that.
Oh, we lost Brother Paul. Let me quickly address this Mirabel's comment, Brother Bill. How do they know the ones that are married? Because they don't seem to wear their wedding bands. Yes, that's how they know. So they look at your fingers in Nigeria. I don't know. They look at your fingers. So if they see this one, then not that you marry her, maybe you forget your ring for house. That's a possibility. But as long as that ring not there, you not be madam, or you don't qualify. We'll call the people they want call madam. Unless they see you with dough. When they see you with money, they'll come respect you. Naija. But anyways, let's carry on. Ice, welcome. Oh. She said something about APC Bishop. I don't understand that. APC Bishop, the one run off street. Who be that one? Which APC Bishop?
Leave that matter. That matter is an issue that have been treated in anti-beast channel.
Oh,
So maybe the person is referencing that matter. It's just one clear case of example of something. But we will not go there. That's not why we are here today. So good to see you now. It's been a little while, and I will appreciate all you do.
Thank you.
So, concerning the difference in relationship over back home in Africa and over here, a lot of factors come into play. The truth of the matter is a country's economic situation affects how relationship operates in that country, regardless of individual mentality or thoughts. Because there are lack of opportunity for the women, so men took advantage of that. So they are still taking advantage of that because there's lack of opportunity for women. No doubt, no matter how narcissistic or whatever a man can be, if the woman is empowered, economic empowerment, it will become very difficult, for the men to abuse the women. You understand? So if, for instance, a man, which is not a justification, a man back in Africa, for instance, believes that he's the sole provider, he's this and that, we will start abusing the wife because, they depend solely on him. You understand what I'm saying? That doesn't make you a strong man. That makes you a weak man anyway, but it's just the economic situation. Because in the other way around, even a bad man, a narcissistic man, if he end up marrying a successful woman, his character will change because the threat of his narcissism will be hidden because he is not able to oppress that woman. Do you understand?
But quickly though, a narcissistic person cannot hide it for a long time, even though he marries a woman that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He cannot hide it. That's why I say it suppresses. That's why I use the word suppresses. Even though you have this particular character, but you can still suppress it. Because you become a little bit cautious of what you are doing. Do you understand? So you become a little bit conscious of what you are doing. So it's not basically just a mentality thing. So why those mentality is always comes up with when things continue to repeat itself, it becomes like a norm. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
And when it becomes a norm, it almost becomes like a culture.
Yeah.
And the next thing, they just put it as if it did culture. But if they really go and meet the traditionalist who wrote that original culture, he will tell you that this is not part of the culture. It's just because of the way things have become. Do you understand me? That is why it is like that.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Good. So that is the key point there. So that is why most times, anytime we talk about marriage here, I always tell my brothers back home that, listen, even though you, like my brother Robo friend, I was giving us, good experience about his dad, funny way, or those kind of stuff.
Yes.
There are a lot of parents like that thought maybe they are too bold, or they be strong man when they are abroad and weak man, those kind of stuff, but they
Yeah.
don't understand the intricacy of these things. They understand. And that's why men that are even here as well, that refuse to face the reality of life, would rather go back home to marry, and even marry the person there safe. Some men don't even want to bring their wife here. They will marry the woman and still put them in that economic situation. So that,
No.
yes, now, so if yes, now, that's why if you marry the woman, some of them say, okay, leave her there so that she will not grow wings. Because if she come here, even if you like, may you they work for Microsoft, even if not cleaner she they do, she still they make her own money. She
Yes.
don't give a damn. You are not feeding me, I'm not feeding you. You can be earning six
Mhm.
figure, that one at your pocket. She can be earning 35,000 a year, but she's okay.
Yes.
She will, yeah. So if what's come to the worst, she can go and take her own room and live her own life and be happy with her small money. That is
Yeah.
just the truth. So basically, my point here is that I'm just trying to emphasize how the economic situation has affected relationship lifestyles. So in either way, we try to explain this here, explain this there, explain this there, you somehow still turn and tied into that. Do you
Right.
understand? So
Yeah.
that is why you will notice that if someone is doing well, even in that Niger, does not mean it's a guarantee. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but I'm saying more than likely it's very difficult. Do you understand? And even just like you indicated, if a woman is not married over there and they realize they get money, they'll still call her Madam Abi.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. The same way, if you like, maybe put metal for your finger, where it's strong, where we're 7 meters, and they see and say your marriage, so if you be like a Asger inside there, they go see, as they still to say you don't marry, and so they'll still talk for your back, say, no man, I'm mumu. No chance they carry back all your husband, like say, like, like if your husband not cook, they're not go chop, or no man. You know what I mean? So it's not, it's just a thing of the mind. Do you understand? And yesterday I mentioned this when we were talking with all. I said, listen, it is what you believe in that people will give you. Now the name, when you give yourself, now people will call you.
Mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like for instance, me, I'm single. I know my age. I'm proud. Said it yesterday. I said I'm a proud single. So anything what you like, you talk for my back. That one are your own. Yes, what I mean. You understand my point.
Yeah.
So what am I trying to say? Who cares? If I go Niger church or anywhere Nigerian gather, they look my hand. If not hand, they want to look. Maybe they look hand now. Now hand, they want to judge me. I don't know if you understand me.
I understand.
So that is the thing. Over here, you already know in the Western world, yeah, most women say they're not trying to even form that they are married. They buy ring put for here normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one not really can. Apart from Indians, where they put paint for forehead, where you see red, see danger, and I be that one. Only Indians now they paint head. And not even all of them. I mean, those that follow this thing, their indication of this one don't marry, that one never marry.
Yeah.
And even in Nigeria now, men they put ring for hand, single guys, because according to the information we are hearing, if you put ring for hand, now you take quick cash woman.
Your
It's the
market
truth
go
now.
sell.
Eh?
Your market go sell if you wear ring.
If you wear ring, because anyhow you look at it, there's always people on both sides. Do you
Right.
understand?
Right.
There are some women that are more concerned, more interested in, they like challenge. They like taking somebody on self.
Yeah.
Naturally, that's what they be. If you just free, they will never like you. No matter how good you look,
Yeah.
your qualities and all that. Their mentality is that if you good, why person never find you? You know what
That's
I'm trying to tell you? So,
no. I don't hear that one before.
mhm,
Yes, I
they'll
don't
say,
see something like that. I meet one girl for a lay that time when I did stay.
okay,
Girl, na only married men she did date. She not they like, she told me, she said she not like her because there's no challenge for her. I'm like, it not
okay,
make sense. These people are
okay.
already taking. you don't really deal with person. Why do you want to be in that list? You see, for her mind, they set challenge for her. She they like her.
Right.
She they like say because if she win the man over, what did you tell me? She win over. That means say the one they put for house no better pass her.
Right.
It was mind boggling to me. Yeah. So that's what she said. So I've heard that before, guys.
Right. So that is what it is, my dear. See now, this life, nothing like peace of mind. Now, my ass I do. I come out loud here. This now out loud here. I come here, come drink, receive fresh air, peace of mind. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So
you know.
what will be they talk about before you the beginning? We talked about what's it called? We talked about so my issue was that Judy, remember Judy when you married that Nigerian actor, the women seem to be getting the heat more than the Yul himself. Right? Now she they drag pass. Even though now YOLO now he step out on the marriage. It's when they go they drag the man. Matter of fact, the man go come out now so crowd go run follow the man. They praise down, they shout, they praise the name, right? But you maybe say cheat with that one. If you see as people they drag her like nama meat when they quick done. You just say the woman maybe kill like one village. Do you understand? So how could they say why is it like that? The person when commits the offense, they know they drag her like that. Why be say Nashina they call the drag? I say women, now we be our own biggest problem because that girl, I understand because somebody came on and said that because the girl herself put herself out there, she gonna do video, you gonna do pepper them to pepper the senior wife. She used that senior, she used the original wife, I see Mabo, you know, she gonna do every time they put their baby and all of that. Yes, it's partly her fault. I just think that the person when he commit the offense, go when he step out on the marriage, now he married, now he know he don't marry, now he go carry another woman, come friend down, turn around, make her wife.
Got you.
So I could wonder, I say why women they do this kind of thing to themselves, especially for Nigeria. For Nigeria, I know, I think that if we channel that energy, like what I was saying earlier, if we channel that energy and recognize the power we have as women, we go. There's so many good that we can do in Nigeria. There's so many things we can turn around in Nigeria, but instead, people spend too much time dragging this woman, and I'm not supporting her. It's not like I'm supporting her and I'm saying, "Oh yes, yeah, because I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't send the yard. I know they follow British, so I don't send any of them. But I just know that they will go drag this girl and Nama meet the man cheat on the wife." People go they celebrate her.
I got you. Now so now.
Omoye, I guess Nigeria we stereotype a lot, and you see, like oftentimes you see an average Nigeria, we have this funny thing that we cause people from the north. We say they are one direction people. But sometimes we fail to understand that we ourselves will do the same thing. Like I tell my siblings, I tell my friends, I say, look, when you start doing things that everybody condemn, you start doing things a little bit different, just know that you're on the right side, because you have to be abnormal to do normal things these days. You understand? To some extent, abnormal to do normal things these days, Like you see when you ask somebody, say, why you no vote to be? They say, no, I don't want vote to be because my vote will not count. Sorry, Omoye, somebody can talk. I want us to greet somebody, please.
Oh, sure. So Ice, welcome. Good to see you, Chris.
Hello. Omoye, we miss you on the other side.
I know, my sister. I've been busy with
our president to be by God's grace.
I carry matter for church, like church head. Not people will say, this guy, let's say they look for position, they look for. I no send do. I just
okay. Let's say you guys. Brother
Bio Miguel.
But no.
I greet you especially. I greet you specially.
I go make stars make you come shop.
Oh my God, not be smart, yo. Brother Paul, me go to agree to now for that side too.
Yes.
And the thing is, I don't know which one to talk about, whether the ring on or which one. Which one?
Anywhere you want to start from.
Okay, as for the respect and this thing, the thing is, it's been there, not be saying a nice start. It's been there. Now because we they talk about now because probably we happen to somebody we know or we happen to maybe us and all that.
Yeah.
For Niger, respect now they respect you with what you get status now things, material things and maybe money.
Mm-hmm.
If you did there, whether you marry or you not marry, they still get respect they won't give you. If you marry, you get to marry better man. For to them, better men are animal we get money, whether not tifo, whether na ambrobal, whether na anything. As far as he get money, he build house, he put them, he buy car for them. Whether na good, but make later they'll come they use the car differentiate too, but you know. That one, now so they don't respect they be. But I won't blame them because they are ignorant.
Right.
Ignorance, they make a lot of things they happen like that, you understand? And the thing in life can't even be funny that just as we did complain of our leaders now, they can't make and look like say true, that we did the way that they reason are the right way. Because if a person go just sit down, you go really put in your work, go school, do everything, you finish school, you know, go get work. Person will not even branch, they go they beg them with appointment letter for us. They go they beg to just fill quota system or to fulfill their own righteousness, say that they help their own people from their state and all that. So the thing go make you they discouraged, you know, because you can't say true everything and money for this life and true unconsciously even you will know about the thing. It will kind of affect you. That when you enter somewhere now, if you see person will dress properly, you go want to address the person properly. Then person will not dress properly. Probably the person will not dress properly. Don't be saying no one dress properly. You don't get the money to buy those things with they call proper dressing. You know, the thing will kind of affect us unconsciously. We person will carry big car. We go like if we have an occasion, we invite people now. People will get like all these their big sport cars. We go allow them enter the compound. But the ones we get normal Highlander, normal this, they not go allow them enter because we feel those cars too regular to take space inside the compound. Unconsciously, we're going to affect it. That is the truth. Unconsciously, you never the thing. Like say you join the level. But now because we're there for a sane society where we say those things don't really count like that. But let's still be honest, it still counts, but to an extent.
Yeah.
To an extent, you don't already know the obvious is there. Say, okay, you know, say not be your level, be just do as your level. But for Nigeria, not be like that. See, person will not even go packet like saying get past the president. You don't even know where to figure out who be who. So those are the things we make the respect thing. It's not boys that still say it. I said it yesterday. Family values. Family, it has to start from the home. Also, would they wait for school, for church, for partners to come teach? No, now home you go from start. Wait till you come learn from home, you can't come out, then you come teach, put them out there. A lot of people just they do all those, they don't even know what they do. Some people tell you now say, what I want to go school for? You will go school, you know, get work. Person will not go school, will still make money. I beg you, I want to go make money. Because they don't know say when I was growing up, my father, there was a calendar in my father's living room that I read, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. I will never forget that calendar. Two calendars like that one, and a journey of 1,000 kilometers starts with a step. I don't forget those calendar. You see, now when this step grow, now I know what it that if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. If you're in Nigeria, if you not go school, even as you go school first degree self, you still be like SSC, but at least you not go fall below average. Bad as he bad, your friend one day where take position according not the way we not go feel like we get position where there anywhere go fit put you somewhere go fix you somewhere. It is easier to fix person where go school than person where not go school. I tell my auntie one time when I don't see the guessings like I can't tell my auntie I say auntie, we thank God for our life so we go school. People that didn't attend the kind double trouble they go face the future, you know, go believe her. She can't say not true, say, but they not go see her like that. They go see money every. I say no. I said because it is difficult to even help person where go school than person where not go school. I said no people there ground they find work for them. They go school. They can't even go they serve illiterate as politicians to get money they'll use the illiteracy to make money to sort themselves and all those things. I say, person we no can go. How many of them go be politicians? How many politicians we get? He said, I made the talk that one, they're not the year, they're not the see those things. Say, if they're not the politician, they will go abroad. I say, abroad in me. I said, they know. I say, who not go, no, I be this abroad. Though. I say, when they go, when they go, they go know waiting really day. They go feel work. Some of them they work. They go come abroad, can't do nonsense, do waiting they're not supposed to do, make money. Make money. When I mean make money to their level, see they make money to build house or whatever. Go back, go marry or marry for a year, but make sure say that get ready to further education like nursing. They want use the girls, they do retirement plan.
Yeah.
For themselves. So that the girl work, go school finish, can they work. There's no way you a woman they work, make your home they lack. It's not possible. So use them do retirement plan. And I make it the see it points down to where our the thoughts our marriage is not the work for abroad. Don't be saying for nothing work if the man to evolve.
Thank you.
The man, the thing be say the man they use the woman do plan B. Why for in mind, he no say he don't brain block. He don't brain nothing reading nothing. No, he don't want to. He want make his wife don't make only take care of him. Tomorrow now, and at the same time, the same man go they beg the wife may they just divorce now, so that government go they give them better money. See, say divorce women they get better money so that the children go they bother say that he they train the children because I said they go tell you man go tell you I don't see me I don't converse with people say what which kind of life be that you where they talk true go they gain something from government than people where they talk like say wow really. For me, that's a red flag. If you have that mindset, it's already a red flag for me. But for person where the reason say it doesn't matter. If you did for Nigeria, you go train your children. Government they give money for Nigeria.
Oh yeah.
But you go still want to put your picking for the best school in Nigeria. When they pay millions. But for you, you don't want to hear what say no, you don't even need to pay millions. Regular school go still help you out.
You get the support, Another question before you Ice, you touch on this.
I dare you with you.
This be the matter when I first start. I say, why be say women, we dey harder on women? Because I watched one video yesterday where they drag Judy like Nama meat. They drag her. I not say the woman put herself out there, and I not support anybody for this whole thing. I don't have a dog in this fight. But the thing they bother me say, why be say the person when commit the offense, the man when waka come off for a marriage, abandon 4 children, say na woman, another woman, now won't go meet. Not being they supposed to they drag. Why be say na the girl? I don't say the girl also contribute. Judy also contributes to allowing them drag her. But why it be like that? Why women they do that kind of thing?
Okay, it boils down to what we see they talk say. Okay, not be nice start. It's still days since we know. Okay, if something like that happen, so we already get that mindset. Now I tell you, some things are reflex. We don't even know. Say a man, na so men be.
That
Man,
don't tell us. Say if you say na man,
so men be. The man feel marry more than one wife. They see the argument of his own fans are the people where they support him. Yes. The argument of his own fans where they support her now, is he not an African man if he marry more than one wife? To the detriment of his wife and children, his first wife and children. They don't even think
regarding the woman's emotions in all of this.
Exactly. Okay, if you not say you be African man, you want marry second wife, no problem. Shebi, you go say my wife, I want marry second wife. You know say she not go feel who you. Then why you hide down? If you are not God, I don't want to say anything that is offensive. But if you really get that mind, you be real man, you be real human being. Why you not come out straight say, I want marry another wife. I get my reasons. Make your wife say, okay, I not agree. Say I tell them, ask me ask, I tell them say I want marry, I marry. You not do and hide, which is bad enough, and people do it. It's not as if it's nice, it's correct, but people do it. Okay, you do and hide for years. To me, my own analysis on that your case was that is not her first pregnancy. That pregnancy is not her first pregnancy. She might have had a lot of series of pregnancies and she commode them. Then this one, she used it to hold lamb, say, they say it's risky, making live am. That make that they always one form say you don't know the story behind it. Because to me, I know I'm a woman. We know if you pretend about these things. We see how everything they play out. We know how these things they play out. They don't they date for years. Now today they begin do the kerewa business. Now this kerewa can't bring picking. No, now. So the thing don't they come since. And if you look back, when this thing happened, I went back to her page, the girl's page. I can with your social media this thing, I can analyze people. I went back to her page. I go see all her posts and all those things, and I see what did she they post from 2016. 2017, 2017. She they post under her post when she posts, she will write her excellency. From when yo declare. So say that she had already, she was already dating him, and she had in mind that one day they will end up. And probably the guy first they say, no, one picking yet, more never do picking, no worry, I go marry, but never picking yet. Then this one, she don't take this one whole lot now. And the thing is, another thing is, fine, you make mistake, make beautiful mistake at least. You want to go carry home. I'm not condemning single mothers, you understand me? The thing be say, everybody supposed get choice of people where you feed date. If person they commit you tell you say I get one picking, I not get picking, I get this one, I not get this one. I be this, so I senior you, I not senior you. The guy senior you. The guy senior you. I senior you, I not senior you. You know, you go not say okay, now person where in case like just like as I am, I not fit follow person where even if mistake come, it go be beautiful mistake. It go person where I feel hit my chest. I go come out with my full chest, say yes. I made a mistake with this person, but I not feel follow person where I not feel make beautiful mistake with. I don't know that you get me. You will not see the person where say yourself. Okay, I made mistake. Sissy, I don't know say go come out like this. The person where don't born according to this information, which I could not gather even up till now. I not feel like get two children, but we don't know two fathers or one father.
You be investigator. I don't know so you investigate to see your
social media investigator.
The people they
analyze that. She said she go analyze the profile.
Because people post too much, they don't know. They know. People post too much, they know they know. They post which they're not supposed to even post, they know they know. And a lot of them now their trauma. Now their trauma response that they post, they don't know. They post their trauma response. Some now like that one where the other one where use 45 million do wedding. As she don't go do holiday for Nigeria and Dubai now, he husband not stay answer around with the picky. The other one will do 45 million. I don't want to call name. We do 45 million wedding. We don't born 3 children before with 2 men, and now come born the 4th pikin now with another man, which is 4 kids, 3 men.
Wow!
It is not the number of men. The first 2 he married their papa, and now the 3rd one I just born. Then this one he married this 4th one. I married this 4th one. Okay. They just do wedding, not reach 6 months. The wedding break up. The man not even see her through the pregnancy before she go born for America because she be American citizen. She born for America, go back for like after she don't born now, she don't stay small, go for holiday now. The man not still answer her. They do different posts. You can just write a book on her life just because of it. She want proof point. Show the man say she they live well because after we break up, we they live well. So now so this same Judith or Judy, all of them they sell themselves out. You understand? So they sell themselves out. For your case, yes, they all those what they do to you now more they mock them. Forget those things to Nigeria. Then they mock them. Some of them they will still do the same, but they go to see a mock and say because they mock in the sense that now you the cash. Now you the cash. They not cash us. And now you the catch. You understand me? The girl old. People are just pressuring.
Later now, let me leave you guys. Take care.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brother Bill. Good to see you again. Go ahead.
People they mock the girl because they really feel bad. But Bill, bye. Take care. They really feel for the first wife because now he use his mouth come out. Say after 17 years, how many years? His wife not do many things. See they celebrate his wife up to even early last year. Early this year. He and the wife still go one party like that. They show the poster and they do everything for you to. If that kind of woman, now they make people not people where they go for the girl, the Judy girl. Now trauma response. They feel say if as this woman good reach like this, as you talk and you never see talk say she bad out now, she good reach like this, and you feel doing this kind of thing. Hey, what we feel do that means say you and this woman, because the first post where you make where they talk wetin happen. The first post, the Judith go comment for there when May say God will judge you and you and her. You know, say Judith go comment other post. They call her beautiful lady, a beautiful woman. Wow. You see the audacity. You see how you put your wife down for where she did the audacity will make her come make that kind of comment. You see how. So for you to know, you don't even know what the man don't tell the woman. Fine, but you where want steal something. Everybody na thief. Now who then cash? Now then who? Why you go to steal? They steal with sense. Why you not steal with sense? Yes, now let me tell you, there are a lot of girls where they date some married men for 10 years.
True. This is true.
They not go ever even dream man. When I mean dream not be saying I really like dream man say make I born for this man because they know say it no go fit happen. Some married men they carry girls for inside their car because of the same if they date for the same time with their wives. Now still everybody they steal now, but they steal with wisdom. Now make a tell and say you wish and grace and wisdom now for in birthday wish message. When you wish a birthday message, I say thank you, brother. I wish you more grace and wisdom. Because he not get wisdom because in the look himself, he really rates himself. We all really rated himself like he don't arrive. People they hail and say get that voice where people they hail for now deformity, now disorder. You don't even know. But just as we self they take our disorder, our dimples, our this thing like saying that beauty, open teeth, now beauty. No, now abnormal dentation be gap teeth. But we don't know all those things. we they take her like saying that beauty.
I say opposite people when I admire
we they taken like beauty, not true to us, not beauty, which is true. They make people fine, but if you really read and go into details for research, you go no say no be na abnormal formation. Even instead in getting that in voice when they think say na one kind baritone whatever voice.
That voice it's ugly for my ear. I don't know.
Now it don't ugly now because he don't commit offense. Now tell me never commit offense. Fine.
That this matter I know they follow all these Nollywood people. I now know the now this matter. Now this Judy matter. Now it make me know. I don't even know say na he related to Edochie. I just know who be that. Now
be the last child. Now be Peter Edochie's last child. Okay, for you to know that even Judy does not even have a life of her own. Judy is for you to even know that Judy does not even have a life of her own and Judy is dependent on him. With all these things we don't happen since, if Judy even come from better family, they suppose don't tell Judy may leave that guy. She can't be going through. Don't be sorry for her and say see how people they go for her. She can't be going through all these things and be keep that man. Who is he? You don't born for her. So what? You go take care of him picking her.
Exactly.
Not today. Okay, the other two where he live their papa uncle. She know they take care of them. She will leave and see all the thing where she they go through. Let me tell you, some people they feel commit S with this thing. You see the kind of insult where they make, where they get. They feel commit. But they put her and you see they hail herself like the wife of a king, her excellency. You see they put her excellency. You know, so now they pay some of us. You see they put her excellency. Excellent. So she ready to stay there. Make the man go meet her. The other woman don't tell her make go meet her. I know according to that, I don't know. But
your audio do. I know they hear you.
You hear me?
I don't they hear you now. Okay, don't cease again. Ice audio. Don't do some. You don't make shakara for him. That was a very funny one. Ice funny. Hey. Anyway, before her audio gets back again, Isis, we can't hear you again at all. The audio has completely dropped. We can't hear you. Anyway, guys, make I wait for Ice to come back so we can wrap this up. Wrap this baby up. Man, I've done 2 hours 43 minutes. That's a lot. I hope you guys are liking, and you're sharing. Like, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, so that this village meeting can continue. So we can continue this village meeting and transform our village. Some of us women, make we dey learn to do better. Make we dey learn. All right. Ice.
And call came in, so I make a call
Okay.
came in.
Yeah.
The thing be say they know they're adults, they know how they're gonna resolve their issues, and I hope they can you hear me now?
I can hear you clearly.
Okay, so they know how to resolve their issues, and they will resolve. And the thing is, if we can just be a little bit kinder than we are, it seems to be okay, because the man is not kind to his wife and children. The supposed side chick is not kind to the wife and children. Even she's not even kind to herself. So now you see the extent. She's not even kind to herself, because if she's kind to herself, she will not hide herself, since nobody will even know what they happen. They go even if she want born 20 for themselves, nobody will even know what they happen. She will just there for under G, just they do her thing, they go. But now they bring herself, come out, she want day out there. People they act film, people they produce film, they know they show themselves. Real producers of all these Nollywood films, we don't really know them. Now the actors, we know which one you be actor, you be the producer, you want to show yourself by all means. I think her motive, this was part of her motive, but the thing backfire on them.
Yeah.
You want to use me step up, because say everybody gain level. They say monkey by grade. She really rates you not be small. To her, you na her Daisy Washington, I be na her Jay-Z. You understand? So she really rated you so much. You want to use yours climb. Okonkwo Pikin, Bodike Pikin. You want to use that take climb, big boy, young man. He has done well for himself, because that's how when they brag. Now today he build house 6 years ago. Today now they brag for internet. Say when he build the house 6 years ago, blah 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 blah. To show say now your house your wife today, your wife go fist today your house because he born for you.
Yes, now she get house now. She get children to take care of, so that one not matter.
You want make the woman come up for the outside, go bring you the call Lagos, make you the Lagos dream come to pass through from Enugu to Lagos. Now that Enugu you go stay marry where you want marry. She me want marry.
Now that Anambra she go dey Enugu, make she dey there.
Enugu no be Anambra, Enugu different from Anambra. I don't go keep it see. But the thing is that the thing don't happen. Now this Pikin, the star, now be the bait for all these things now, for all this while. Like to say Pikin not there for that easy. But as Pikin day, get as he be. He get as he be as Pikin day. But the thing is, if you cannot accept to accept his co-wife, you will go. If you not so it be now. It is if not me, if not I don't say no easy, but if not maybe still May's family, then get with it to they get work to do too. So that she not go feel say she's, because say most times the thing is people would think they are losing something because they are living because of the years they've put in. But your sanity matters to you. You are not living because of that. If he really comes back to his senses now and said he's not taking it as a second wife, he's going to take care of his child, he's going back to his wife, it's okay. You forgive him and life goes on. And look at his attitude, he might change. Yes. But say he not change, you want to run her first and second, you are not done with it, you take a decision. You understand? Our house, we don't say house no easy, but you can rent us first before 2 years time. For all this your endorsement, everything. Even with the way I think they endorse for one house, they endorse for one property estate. They give her house now. They will give her house. Bullshit. They said money they talk, money they clear nonsense. So money they clear nonsense. All this stuff. We know everybody wants to be loved, but I wish I be man. I'm a grown man. We get money. I go terrorize you with your wife with this thing we do. I will go to as he be now go to chase your wife openly.
I'm telling you.
Oh, I will go to chase you openly.
Let's say you read my mind. When this thing happened, I say, God, you just say I'm a man. Let's say I never marry, not your. Maybe as a mature person, I go intentionally go to chase that woman.
Choose the woman. Openly make they go. They tell her say, see people where they chase their wife. He go. This one when he never get. She get accident this morning. He had an accident this morning, and I really felt for him. He had an accident this morning. I mean, when they say they travel, they travel up and down. See, they travel up and down. They travel up and down. Not they one place. Woman just trust you completely. Now you abuse the trust. You betray her. You continue to do it openly. It's another thing for you to do something. See some men they go they deny self. You go not see that they fear. You go just they hide. You come. Your wife knows say you get picking outside for internet. And you are not even 3 months later, you are not even remorseful. You are not sorry about it.
Okay. You are justifying it. They even do interview. They say, nah man, nah you know what they see. Which you they freaking experience when they never
experience. You see something why you not come on there, they tie you with the woman.
They tie you put for there. You come on to and you come embarrass, put the woman for her side, hang her for
embarrass your children. You know, say it will affect the daughter. You will go the children with relationships. People know that they ignore these things. Say the things like this affect children. Exactly. They ignore. It they affect children. A lot of children there now 2 ways, positively or negatively. Some children they will grow for home with their papa, they beat their mama. They believe they're not beating the correct women. They believe not beating the correct women. So I don't understand.
The man just embarrass himself. And it's in the daughter. If you see I think the most recent picture when they take the girl not use body near papa. The papa can they stretch hand to take care. If you see the big space between them, picking when be like a papa where before. This man no even
as it is now, the papa they disgust the daughter. I mean the dust to the papa, yes, but the girl is disgusted because of what the father do.
I'm telling you. Now that one, me, just like you just said, I don't talk and finish. That little bit of kindness, me just the talk. As in, it's too much. I understand, say the girl, na invite her to herself. Judy, na invite her. They call her to herself. You understand? And for me, the only person when I get sympathy for, now the first wife, me. Now only she, now concern me for all of this. But I just feel like as human beings, the way they say they dog that woman, my goodness, Judy, if to send a person when get sense, he go sempe, he go just find one corner, go hide. How will you be the first to do this kind of rubbish?
Exactly. A lot, millions. You know how many people say even 3 women don't born for their husband self.
I'm telling you. And maybe they're not going to even know until the man die. Until the man
exactly.
Now you also say like 40 women will show up. They'll say, now their pikin be this, now their daughter be this. Why you won't come be like this? You won't come do and become bring her on social media for crying out loud.
Exactly.
Inside, maybe they say who she be, they guess.
Even if blog threatening to expose you, if them expose, there's anything where blog expose, there is always possibility of it not being true.
No,
we feel they argue and not true, and be not be true.
Exactly. Nobody go know. Everybody will just argue.
Even if we can't know, just as it is now, it not be our business really. But why you would not even consider that means for him to even do this thing. Imagine what the woman would endure for inside house.
Thank you. Ice, you just come out the word from my mouth. Imagine what that woman would don't experience. You imagine the kind of suffering that man go down, because the man be like because waiting he do, he not show remorse, he not care about the woman.
As that man be, I swear, as that man be before this thing happen, I swear it's maybe in 2 years that man feel not even touch your wife reached 4 times. As this man just do this thing too, because he's always traveling to that side, saying one go do, no way he's going to stay with your other wife. If he not touch you, man reach 4 times, he go even tell that one for that side, say me never touch him since last year. I never touch him. You know, men with their mouth.
May God not let person jam bad man with bad.
Go back. Now I be the thing. I make all this in my channel. Then I make all of us they learn one by one. They know so we can identify Mogo Parks.
Because they are real. They are out there. Man went to the talk right from small picking another one. Now huge turn off. If man to the talk now, huge turn off for me. Man went to the talk.
Now that brings me to waiting. People always say man to talk. No. Let's be honest. Talking not get anything to do with gender. Talking not get anything to do with gender to me. To me, who they talk. Men they lousy, women they lousy. The thing be say, yes, anybody they talk too much, they talk forget themselves. But there's a difference between a talkative and a lousy person. Some people are talkatives. That's they talk for a living. Like Steve Harvey is a talkative. They talk for a living, all kind of things. They talk. They are outspoken. Lousiness. Now lousiness.
They talk about. Now we say they go talk, they go. You know, say get person where people where especially man. I'm just gonna be very because women are known to be talkers because they communicate naturally. Women are natural communicators. I understand that men talk too, but it gets where man go talk, which go talk past where it's supposed to talk. You go enter another zone. When a man spends too much, because you have to understand the way men are wired is different from the way women are wired. Forget that.
We're different, yeah.
We're very different. If a man is more practical, logical, solution focused. So if you come meet man and say, guy, this is the man is already talking, he don't already done the deal solution. You go do emotion, sentiment, the man not they do logic. You know, I want to resolve this. Okay, this problem I want to fix up. That is the man for you. If you want talk, right, man, when man talk, man words sometimes they weighty. That means they say if man talk, usually back in the day, now that they take man word as he talk him, you go take him. You don't need to find any document. Exactly. There's a reason why it was done that way. Because this one way they do now, when we say you go you see man, you sit down, you go talk about the guests when you don't sleep with, the one when you never sleep with, the one when they plan to sleep with, the one when they come for front, waiting they pray. All these things, it was not, they happen like that before. You know
what funny thing? It didn't happen, but not be where people they now where within them, and it still happen to tomorrow. If you go to all these clubs, all these men's clubs, if you go to even a bar where only men they, we know the business now only then they which is that they carry women, but then I can categorically tell you that if you go bar now. If you go by, you see 50 men. 40 they not come with women. 40 not come with women.
Yeah,
they gist, but then we not come with women. So the gist they gist women because they know the kind of women they see carry go then. The gist they gist, the thing where they talk. You say go surprise say everything where woman they talk with your friend, then they talk and too. And that not the men when I even day more. Will I say? It's funnier than the women. The women at least with the talk, one go do one makeup, one do this one do which clothes, which this one. But you know what the men they talk? How that girl where that girl how in shape be, how in breast be, how in this one be, how in this one be. I like the girl. Say for their mind they don't they dream of how they will get that girl. Don't be say for anything, just to put her for their list, say join their list of person with my friend.
Yeah,
that's the way I don't knock or whatever it is they call her. Now that was their mind, but women own clothes, shoes, makeup, this one, clothes, anything. Even the woman can't think the man won't join our man food, children food, contact. But the men don't even think of your food or anything. They own our money and women. You're going to think of how that girl. You say get one girl where I meet when I go Benin. Get one girl where I meet when I go Lagos. You see, she no girlfriend. They be like Now, so their own Jesus. If you listen to men when you don't believe what you hear when men they do. Children, you see young boys, young children, teenagers, go even they talk about 30% big men when they gist. Then go they gist, gist. He just the say, hey, that kind of one. You go say, you know why you go do anything, make just they dance for him for his side, and he just want. Because for their mind, as their wife don't born, their wife don't turn to old school. You see them, then forget say then to they turn to old school. They forget say they get every issue when woman get, they get their own. They don't believe they get. They believe only women get because she don't born. And psychologically, some of them they were there when their wife they bet. They see everything. All those things can't turn them off again because they don't feel rewire their mind, so they find fresh one. They forget say that fresh one go still be like that one tomorrow, and some fresh one they will never still good reach their wife for us.
True facts. True.
But they're not, who will tell them those things? Nobody's telling them those things. They are not hearing those good things. All they are hearing is how they want to carry girl, how their mates. Okay, if they date girl now, their mates buy car for their girlfriend. They go want to their own competition with those kind of things. They want to buy car for that their girlfriend. Made their girlfriend for they happy for where their girlfriend there. You see, nobody's telling now that men need to do more work. They need to come up with things where they put. They not hear all those things. Also negative, not those things that they hear how they boost their egos with nonsense. They don't hear good things. They see examples. They not feel believe. Man, even man will be man. They not go believe say man go fit stay with a woman. And many men they will not they cheat.
Yes. Facts.
And I tell people, the people where I feel count where say not cheat now. Person will get all the necessary, get the opportunities, get the money, get everything it takes to take it. We're not cheat. Now that person that be that person where really dey discipline, not be person where never get money, not person where never get the opportunity. Or when I make opportunity, some of them they not fit doing for their state because their wife know their routine, home, work, church, or anything. So they want to go outside. The moment they go outside, maybe they'll say walk carry them go outside, but then they work for Benin, walk carry them go outside, or walk carry them go Lagos. They must find fresh meat that day. They must find fresh meat. So not be like, okay, what have you thought of why hookup they sell? They go say hook up for Nigeria. No be human being they call hook up. Now hook up they call themselves.
Not true. You're right.
Tell me. Now they call hook up now. Then we go to organize the hook up for parties. Now the same men party. They just want to see your young girls. They want to see your young girls. They want to see even their daughter's age. They want to see them. Maybe they dance. They do nonsense for them. They just want to. Some of them don't even sleep with these girls. So they just want to see and that excitement and they use they find. They'll still give them money. That money no give them for us. So some will still spend a lot for us, but still, that's still that money with everything. Some women just prefer me their husband. Just say this men now. Men for prefer you in normal home before than all this endorsement when they yet. Let's be honest.
That's true. That's true. Maybe, but now the man can't cheat for church now, so he not go care again because now,
of course, the same person take for inside darkness, you go to see.
You go this thank you. That's exactly what's happening to her right now. So she not even matter to her anymore because at the end of the day, she put in her everything. She put in her soul, her mind. As women say they marry now. As women say they do when they don't decide. Say, okay, this is
better women or not be a women.
Not be a woman. They put everything inside. That woman gave everything. That make her they reap the benefits today. To be honest, that's not why they say the woman they climb up because her hand clean. That's the way clean hand. Everything.
As she find rich, people they use money find her stature. People go they use money they find her stature after 4 kids. As she find rich, she not.
Eyes. You be only girl in midst of 5 boys for house.
No.
This one what you call no man secret, like say what happen?
But at times some of us God will just give us wisdom to understand things.
If like say you don't say beer for beer parlor, where men they gossip. What happen? How you call the kind of secrets call YouTube like this?
I will tell you how I got that information. Me and my friends, we did together. We go the gist. We say, "What men see for us? They go outside, go they drink beer. Men go and watch ball. Their TV for us now 50 inches. They go leave TV for us. They go outside, go watch ball for 32 inches for a restaurant. So we can't talk. So one day, I can't tell my friends. Say most of my friends are married though. I continue to say I want to go this beer parlor one by one. I go just go like say I go find person or I go buy one thing buy. I go they look all of them. Now I do that. Not be say I consciously just say today I want today. I just tell my friends I go they go one day. Maybe when they come from work or one thing then I think in Nigeria. I go branch. At the branch there, I don't feel like you saw my enter there. You go see 30 men, no woman there safe. No woman.
My sister, you are completely right. When I say you are completely right, you are 100% right. In the sense that even though if a man can even go see his pastor complain about his wife, if the wife is not there or another woman in the church is not there, the man, I can tell you, 50% the man might not even get the right advice.
Wow.
You understand? Yes, because we will talk like men. Because sometimes the man will look psychologically, if he started blaming you, telling you where you were wrong, you just might not come back again. And if it's like your church pastor, you tell your wife from now henceforth, no more going to that church again. And these pastors, they know all those things, because the next minute the man will accuse the woman again. I think you are having issues with my wife.
Exactly.
Then the woman will not go there again. I'm telling you, this is how men is. We as a man, we tell ourselves a lie in terms of our relationship. That is one. What about our sex life? You won't try lie. At least white baby on day for my face as they call for Nigeria. You won't try lie where we men they lie. When we sit down there, none of us they do one like Tom DK. Now 4 or 5 but we know when we close the door. We know when we talk that monument and say this fever no go kill me, this malaria no go kill me. Telling you. I'm telling you. So when we jump from one cheap woman like we'll call to another cheap woman, maybe by virtue, the woman now test all of us round. It is the woman that will leak all of us secret. That one, a dead body. That one, a dead body. You understand? The truth be told, Omoye, when you see men drink, they regret drinking. Just in the name of to satisfy that woman. And the funny and the bad part of it, we as a man, we will not drink the same drink when it comes to our wife. Or our serious girlfriend, our intimate relationship. We will do it in that roadside. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's why you see when women want to take advantage of men in restaurants, they watch the man. When the man have take 2, 3, 4, they say, brother Gideon, today, that babe don't die for your hand. Brother Gideon, before you go spend everything, I better buy a drink for me. The man will happy because he has an appointment. So he's preparing his foundation for his foundation to be right. So when he make those calls and the thing didn't happen, he will get mad, like serious thing. You understand? And then that thing, then go home, go lie to his wife that small boy will be my oga. Now me the teach and work, he just they control me up and I lie you. Now appointment with me so.
Wow.
I am telling you, you see, when I say these things, we men, like I keep telling you, the women just happen to be the black sheep.
Yeah.
We men, we gossip more than any other thing and things that don't make sense. Let us talk business now, talk finance, talk business now, talk anything. I beg, leave that thing. Waiting go be. Don't go take go school.
Come relax. You can't talk more business here.
Exactly. But when it comes to the women topic, then we start lying. Nobody will even want to talk through. Let others borrow from him. All of us, like Jagaban.
Some of them self, forget to not. I don't want to talk in detail. Some of them, they know they even rise to the occasion again, but they not go tell their friend.
You go talk that kind. You know they hear the thing what they talk. The secret where we men get, it pass pastor will be Ogboni.
Exactly. That's what you talk about. That's true.
It pass pastor will be Ogboni. And we are not helping ourselves in all these things. You understand? Like the way I would tell my wife, the same me that did it yesterday that stayed 7 minutes, the same me is doing it today. I didn't even stay 30 seconds.
Oh.
You understand? So I should understand my stress level. I should understand it's time for me to go visit doctor. You know, there's this English called prevention and also called cure. Though we use it at the same time, so we don't even know that it's different.
We will use cure before prevention. We use cure before prevention.
Exactly. No, we only do cure. We don't do prevention. But living in the West now, we all understand that on the 28th is in your calendar that I have doctor's appointment. Not because of you sick, but some things that you notice in your body, you want to quickly tell your doctor, which means you are doing prevention. You understand? But we are trained to say, fever, hold me, I don't feel wake up, I don't feel go work, I don't feel do anything. Then we'll go find the best doctor to treat. You understand? So we treat, we don't prevent. You know, so if I keep noticing that, okay, it was my stress level that make me didn't last up to 40 seconds. It was my stress level that didn't make me, I think 2-3 times, then it's time for me to see my doctor that my body is changing.
It's too much.
Body change. You understand? There'll be a time where my wife, after all now, right now, my wife, she's in her over 40s. You understand? By the time she start going through
our own stage, our own midlife stage.
Oh, Paul, make her borrow me now when woman menstruation won't stop.
Menopause.
When she start going through menopause,
never reach.
Just imagine the challenge that will come with menopause. Heart flash.
Exactly.
You understand? Just imagine the heat at home. When we that live in the West, you put AC on, she still want to on fan because her body is hot. Internally, she's getting that heat.
Yeah.
I don't understand, and I'm cold. But if we discuss quality discussion, and I even follow my wife to go see doctors, and she follow me, we discuss all those kind of things, then I will understand that this woman is going through hard flash. God, just imagine she's going through internal heat. Even when everywhere is cold, she still need more hair. You understand? She need more hair. She need these things. You know, but because we don't discuss, we don't talk, we don't do all those things, we don't really understand what it takes. So you say, voila, too much. On fan, you go for her in our Nigerian context. Open window, this is a woman. Every time you're going to make me catch malaria. You don't even know what the woman is going through. You don't even know what the woman of course, if you know what the woman is going through, you understand that, oh, this good at money. Why didn't I even use and buy fuel for my better pass my neighbor generator? You understand? So that we can sleep well. You know, stuff like that. Our biggest problem is that we use culture to tell ourselves lie, because we do have a good culture and traditions. In some cases, we do. But you understand, but we use culture when we want to intimidate. We use it as a point, like we're in primary 4 doing debates. You understand? Doctors is better than teacher. Teacher is better than doctor. You understand? You don't mix apple and orange. That's why you cannot ask me now, Moye, do I like my wife more than my daughter, or do I?
Brother Paulo.
Like a call, don't call me so Brother Paul phone. That's all my own do the other time.
Yeah.
You see that they tell you, men, they know now, they know, but they will never own up. They will never own up, say what you are. The boss in the camp put the man and make my own up, say, don't no way, no way. They no agree.
Wow, man, my ear don't open. I don't hear many things to do. Wow, because you know, at the end of the day, this is not why. See, this is why conversation is good. This is why it's good to talk about these things, because see, and now all of us they learn. We hear all these things now. So tomorrow, if you get you meet person, you know go just assume for your head. You know go just inside your head. They assume, they think, say, oh, now like this it go be, now like this. It could make everybody just lay them out on the table like this, so that you go know as you go take care, arrange yourself. You go know who you they deal with, or the kind of person you they deal with. You know, because like Brother Paul talk, so we get culture when good, but we they abuse them.
Yeah,
you know. With the abuse, and some men go say, hey, you be woman, you're not supposed to do. But at the end of the day, really, if not the woman, now get. I remember, where was I? I think I was on a platform where person they talk say she and her husband they plan to relocate, right? She not the book person. She's not person when go the quick sabi read, catch something, pass exam. You know, be anything. Her husband not be that kind of person. Her husband a person when go like they take him time, you know. So waiting two of them decide that's okay. Tell the wife, okay, you do the exam, me I go the hustle for now. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you work together for inside marriage. And me, I believe say the purpose of being with somebody, purpose of two people coming together now. If you know say I get certain bad habits, right? The other guy get bad habit. We supposed to tell each other. I go say, come, guy, don't do this thing, no. This thing you want to do, so not do, I not support them. Call each other's bad out, so that to make the other person, to make each other better.
Yeah.
You just see your husband, you won't go put himself, expose himself like that, bring bad name to you, you go fold hand and look out. That makes sometimes some of these stories like Sister Neka came up not too long ago, come talk say one doctor, when they just find out say one doctor, he go carry one small 15-year-old girl when be niece in wife sister. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I saw the story.
Now the woman, now the wife, now ain't go hand the man over to police. You see,
police, no, they don't reach police. So no, it be like say they never even arrest, and they try to cover up the story. The wife they fear say the man they threaten her with a lot of things. You see all those kind of people they talk say women they dependent on their wives, on their husband. I mean, probably the man go tell her say you get out of my house, you do this one, you will not see that. The woman they think of how you go to do doctor's big man wife again. He go come up for this Ikoyi or lucky way in day can't go where it for where he that also not the woman they think, they consider so life being
she called him out too. I think that's the latest. That be like say he hand them over to police, because apparently they say this woman do video. What they call her?
Attention, not there for year. Now them for here, now attention page for here, now she do the video here.
Eh,
Like the one you were saying about discourse. The truth of the matter is they know they teach all of those things for Nigeria, how to discuss, communication, discussion, and consideration. We be say because our culture, whether married or not, our culture they favor men. When we
yes.
they grow those days, sometimes they go say, "Make boys come out for kitchen, boys come out for kitchen," because now women they kitchen. All those kind of things. Now,
In my
now
house,
those
so
things
thank
now
God for
make.
the kind of parents I had.
Yeah.
Not in my house, all of us of our house, and we
Now
get
very few. My brothers, my middle younger brother cook past me.
me too. For my house, my brothers will cook pass. Now their food is sweet pass. If my brother cook,
Exactly. I don't.
if
I mean, after then, I
for
be
me
woman.
to
Not
cook,
sabi cook sweet beans. Now my brother they can be cook sweet beans.
God will bless you. Now my brother sooner they cook the best beans. If my brother cook like now, when he come visit me, he cook beans. If you, I see they minds the beans because that's how good it was.
Okay.
That's how
So,
good it
so,
was.
so the thing is say our men not say sabia. Even now, you know why I talk for even for abroad. Even for abroad who's the day now, you get some men where you will meet, you want to engage them into converse. The thing is, even some of our own girls' friends, ladies' friends, they don't even sabi to converse. So and you know the funniest part, those women they will talk say they not sabi converse, they are married. They husband. He could shock me, say, how you and the husband say they converse? Funny
Exactly.
enough, the truth of matter, they know they converse. They just leave that style of our normal marriage style,
Uh-huh.
husband and wife style. The men when you go call me, they don't want me to converse with them. Once you sabi converse, they'll feel intimidated. They go that's some of them will not know their self. Oh. They'll feel
Yes.
intimidated. They'll feel say this one want show say no too much, this one know too much, oh. This one too wise
Mhm.
though.
Mhm.
You get somebody where I thought one day. I asked the person, I said, "Are you happy?" The person not fit answer me.
Hmm.
I said, "Are you happy as you are with your life and everything that you will state that you are you happy?" Because if person not they happy, you know if you make the other, you know if you enter person with happy life, you will call ruin that one life.
Yes. Absolutely.
The person not happy, and I understood that he don't even understand that question. You don't even know what it be to be happy. I
Hmm.
got to say anything if you have been hurt with something and you are still saying it when you did make like now if I was married before I've never been married. If I was married before, I can't
Mhm.
leave the marriage. Then I meet somebody else or I meet other people, even if not be partners or anything, we're just friends. As we they talk, I begin to emphasize on hey this, hey that, he may not good, oh, may not good, oh,
Mhm.
may not good. Oh. I am still hurting. I never
Yes.
healed with that.
Yes. Yes.
If you don't heal, that your heart go become gist, go they make una laugh.
Yes. True.
Una go they laugh, you go take even yab yourself. You go say, see me and man go back when I go meet oh. You go say, he go say, my own mumu not get part two. You know that kind of a thing. You know,
Yes.
you never heal. But
Yes.
but they don't understand. If you tell them, go be like say because they don't even know what that mental health that this thing is. They just feel
Mhm.
say as soon another separate don't move on. Whereas they're bitter. Bitter,
Hmm.
they talk, they relate to their pains. So
Mhm.
the thing is that
Mhm.
they need to teach people more how to discuss, how to converse, how to communicate.
Yes.
People say communication now, you they call your wife 10 times a day, or you they call your husband 10 times a day. No be that one be communication whether they talk. If something happen, how not tell they trash, how not tell they discuss now, how A to realize he made mistake, B to realize he made mistake.
Mhm.
They know people. You need to teach people how to do that. And you see, our work mothers, who they talk say work parents now, how they chase money, they don't even get time to teach their children that thing. If their children
That's
so
it.
don't do that again.
Mhm.
Don't that. They're not going to even call their children sit down and say, see, let's discuss. See, this thing you did, this is why I did this is why I reacted, this is why you are not supposed to do this. No. They will just say shout. Me go greet some of my friends. They go shout for their pikin. I will come laugh. I can't call the pikin. I can't call and sit down. We'll come they talk. Me and my cousin, the 16-year-old daughter, 16 years old daughter, we they
Mhm.
relate like say we be friends. My
Because you
my
dey talk to her, like you dey
cousin,
talk to her.
my
Yeah.
cousin go they ask me say how me and Nate sit down we they talk all these things. I go they laugh. My cousin don't know. I will tell them say you are girls you born no. They discuss with them. Get close to,
Mhm.
if you are close to your daughters. They go tell you even how any man they touch them. No talk of
Exactly.
I said, you don't understand the clothing. You just say me, I want to make a year say they get boyfriend. No, I just want me.
I want to know. You want to know what's going on. You want to
with
know
them
what's
because
with
if you're not close,
them.
they're going to hide things from you.
Yes.
And once they hide things from you, you've lost them. Now, so they be. I said, even if they tell you, say, I want to go this party, even if you don't want me them go, maybe you allow them go 1-2 times, you don't want me to go the third one. You'll say no. But if you don't want me to go, if she never they drive car, go drop them. They make you know where they for do party. Oh, in case anything happen, if anything happen, you will know the address where you want whether there.
It's true.
People they bring that African training style. They bring and come here. It's not possible. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
The pikin go learn bad thing for our side. Now you
the pikin go rebel. The pikin go exactly go rebel, and you go learn what you supposed to learn from you from other people. I can't and say, okay, this pikin is here now. You don't sit down and talk sex education with her. He say for what? He say he never when you reach. I say when you go reach 18. I say 18. When from here from 13 big girl.
Wait till be 13, 12.
I said 13. I say now you say 18. I say well. I said God they give person different kind of children. I said but let me tell you something. There are some things where our parents make mistake. May you not make that mistake. Oh. All this work, money when they file up and down. Be close to your kids.
Exactly.
Joke with them. Then tell them why should you do this? See why you are not supposed to. See why you did this. Not be saying just say you're just threatening it. If you do this, you are going to Nigeria. Hey, the Nigeria you want to put that. Not be there go worse pass.
Nah, they go quick teach them. Everything when you don't know, they go teach them.
And Nigerian children get that mentality. Say all these children where they born abroad, go they bring their they be mumu. They can't teach them. They'll come no pass.
They'll come no pass. Never know it happen. Nigeria will be the same country again when they send children. No. They will come back. When your children come back, you no go recognize them again.
Oh yeah, make I go ready. I have work tonight.
Thank you very much, Ice. Thank you for showing up. Everything when you did gems when you drop it. Everybody for coming, they see me you come back. So come back.
No worry, I'll be participating now because I have time during the day most times.
Yeah. Now. No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, Ice. I love you. I will see you again.
Love you guys too. Everybody, bye. Take care.
Yeah, bye. Brother Paul, thank you for joining. Brother Bio, thank you. Sister Neka from the beginning, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you guys. I'm sure we've learned 1 or 2 things, at least I have. So I will see you guys on my next one. But if you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are about this video. And I will see you guys on my next one. I don't know when yet. My week is going to be very busy, but I will try to squeeze one in for you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Have a great rest of the weekend. I have a 3-day weekend. I'm sure most of you do too. So enjoy your 3-day weekend and I'll see you guys. Oh, maybe I'll schedule one for Monday. We'll talk about something on Monday. Love you, Mirabelle. Thank you. Graciousness. Thank you, Ice. Thank you, Miriam. Buki Ade, Neka. If I missed anyone, please forgive me, guys. I'll see you guys on my next one. And don't forget to like as you're stepping out. Don't forget to like. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.